WhatsApp and you're not in that group, if you want to, be a part of some of the other things we're doing with Digiwaxx and be a part of the team, let us know. Feel free. We'll add you to the WhatsApp group. But we started to get traction, and I think that's like the biggest thing, because now our voices are being heard more and more, and we're getting to that record breaker. I mean, we've been breaking records. Let me not say it like that, but we're doing it even more. To where we're gonna probably have to start moving this thing around and going to people's cities and doing live events and all types of stuff. So, that being said, we are going to I wanted to open it up because one thing that Epidemic is doing is he's streaming live on his radio station. So if anybody else wants to like sort of do that, I think that's a dope look. And we spoke about a bunch of other stuff. So we're now live on Twitch, and we're now live on Twitter Spaces. We're going live on LinkedIn and others. So if anybody wants to say anything about that, feel free.
I just want to say what's up.
Styles.
Yes, sir.
You know my boy?
Mike. Guy, we in here.
Hell yeah, man. How's everybody week going so far?
All right, man. Bad.
Oh shoot, that's right. Please, exactly. Thank you. We're also broadcasting on the homepage of Digiwaxx.com. And we're just trying to expand the distribution so more people can see what we do here. Because I ain't gonna lie, man, what we do is unique. We all travel, we all are in this business for a long time. And this is very unique and starting to grow into something else. And I'm proud to be a part of it. So let's rock. Let's rock. All right. It's the middle of the summer. It's hot as a motherfucker. Let's play some music. I'm just getting into the groove. Myself, it's been a long 24 hours, but a lot of positive stuff going on. You know what I mean? Shout out to Common and Pete Rock. They got the album dropping, I'm gonna say tomorrow at midnight. So shout out to Swerve. We went to a little meet and greet event yesterday. That was pretty dope. And yeah, man. Shout out to them. Just hanging out with the crew. And it gave us a little exclusive. So let's listen to this. This is a little preview to what shall come, I think, tomorrow at midnight from the album. So I'm sort of stalling because it's taking a second to load up, but it is coming. Pause. And,
Yo, sidebar, I got a new R&B mixtape getting ready called This Ain't For Everybody. R&B mixtape. It's just simply for those who love old school R&B blend style and the old school art of DJing. I'm bringing all that shit back, all the elements of DJing back on this mixtape, like scratching, blending, all that stuff, man. So be on the lookout.
What is that dropping?
I'm working on it now. I'm almost finished with it. So I'm trying to drop it probably the end of this week, if not Monday, Tuesday.
Okay. Beautiful. Hold on, guys. You know what's crazy? I'm gonna play a different song because this one is not pulling up. I don't know what's going on, but stand by. Let me get another record on. A lot of new shit came out. This guy actually has it's not a mixtape, it's an album that's
The recording has stopped. This meeting is being recorded.
Sorry, y'all. And all right, well, check this out in the meantime. Let me know what y'all think about it. Here we go.
As if they clown it. How many times must I break the same nigga off something dumb so we know where the fuck I'm coming from? Gonna wonder watch a black nigga turn purple with the 4 pound. I bust 4 rounds, then the circle the nigga that tried. It's the same nigga that fried. And so let never rest in peace cause of the way that he died. I'm evil, like Knievel. Like it, I leave you like I shoulda did your peoples before they could conceive you. How's the fuck 50 sound for a quick ass cut? I get your flashback and fucking blow your bitch ass up. And there's no problem handling the nigga with a death wish. I leave him breathless and hit his wife with the dead fish. Once I show this nigga, I can throw this nigga. Outflow this nigga. You can get it too, just because you know this nigga. And that's flavor the motherfuckers here. Superior, blow up the spot, baby. Yeah, the most hated. Bust it. Yo, back from the dead. It's that dread on the smooth tip. Take 9 on my side. Put my hands on the fool's neck. Cut up face. A fucking nutcase. Getting paid on the street. Selling bass on tapes. Sporting a black hoodie with the black army vest. I got that funk like Lord Finesse. I'm a gangster of the ghetto. Always was, always will be. I'ma keep doing parties till somebody kills me. Niggas know how I fucking flow. Yeah, there's no competition. If so, let me know. Your superior DMX is known to flex. Rob niggas, chase niggas with pits and texts. Rolling rougher than the roughest. My crew's the toughest. Ask any fucking body. No one can touch this. Fuck yeah, play. I like curses in my song. Like R. Kelly said, I ain't doing nothing wrong. I rip chumps in half. Quick, fast to get mashed. All you wanna be rappers can suck dick and kiss ass. Tired of rappers acting hard when it's soft as a bitch's butt. Me against all your crew. I come out with a fucking cut. Yeah, yo, Q.
Don't stop.
Yo, Q, rip this shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm coming from YO representing and all that good
What
shit.
you want, nigga?
I'm kicking nasty shit. Bitches can't roll with it. Motherfuckers, the sound as bodies fall from my magnum. But shit just getting hectic. You couldn't fuck with my left. Your ass was resurrected, stripping MCs down the butt naked. You know my style. I'm coming through your town and like a tornado, I'm blowing shit down. Cause I got more tactics than tennis sky rackets. You're trying to play me close and you be laying in the casket. So bring the ruckus in the bag and crew. And after I beg the niggas, I beg you. So wish upon a star and on a 4-leaf clover. Cause when I'm done with you, your whole crew will be over. And you don't stop.
Yeah, homegirl Q representing YO. More for God in the motherfucking house. Peace. That's the new flavor in your ear.
New music Wednesdays, couple of joints there. First, shout out to DMX. He got a new project coming out from DJ Superior's called The Rise of Darkman X. It is it's actually a live show they're doing in LA at the Latino Theater on the 11th, 12th, and 13th. The show will feature new music, exclusives from DMX from 1987 through 1999, joints you've never heard before, from DMX, who's obviously no longer with us, presented by his original DJ and friend, DJ Superior. So that is going down. I believe we're going to have a bunch of the joints on the site. Yes, they gave us that freestyle, but there are records. If you don't know, DMX previously was Darkman X and was really just buzzing in the streets on cassette tapes and was rapping for a long time. So that's where we at with that. Not sure if anybody knew about that project, but yeah, new DMX is coming. And of course, the other joint is the new Pete Rock and Common. That joint's called Fortunate. Album drops Friday morning, Thursday night, midnight. So shout out to them. They was out yesterday. Yeah, that's what's going down. So I don't know if anybody has any joints they want to rock today, but sort of laid back day. You know how we do it. Somebody might jump on, but today's pretty laid back. So hopefully everybody's having a good weekend. Miss Jeannie, what's happening?
Yes, good afternoon. Big up Digiwaxx for real. So I wanted to put it before everyone, if we could get into discussing the Grammy and the Grammy process and everything. Of course, I have a direct link to the membership department. So I am seeing more DJs. More DJs are getting accepted as members. Yes, and so I wanted to, bring that before you guys and have a discussion about producing some music and making sure that your name is listed as an artist, not just as a composer, by building the beat out of it, but also, producing.
You know what?
And-
Can you break that down too, for so people understand there are different levels of Grammy membership as voting members? Could you explain to everybody a little bit more in detail?
Sure, absolutely. There are two different types of memberships. Well, three different types, but one is the Grammy University, and so naturally you guys are past that. But there's the professional membership and there's the voting membership. Voting is what you guys want because naturally DJs are the voice of the music, and so by voting, then you get to well, network and so on and so forth, and make an impact on who gets nominated. Um, Sure. Who gets nominated? That could be you guys' decision. Professional membership is like if you're a media company, if you're an executive, excuse me, like myself, if you are, um, if you're not a creative, period. So the Grammys are a peer-based award show. So that's why you see the same things over and over because there are people who know how to work the system, and so I believe that you guys could really make a huge impact. They just welcomed in the class of 2024. And again, I saw DJs on there and you all had already talked about it. And so I don't have anything written up, but I definitely wanted to bring that to you guys.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing, man. And for those that don't know, like some of the benefits, Jeannie, that why is it good to be a member, a voting member, or part of the Grammy society in your city?
So talk about advocacy. That's going to Washington, D.C. and saying, hey, we're not getting paid enough. Like how there's always a battle with the different digital stores. They're not giving enough money. So you get to go to Washington and be your own voice, speaking on your own behalf instead of someone else doing it for you. You also get discounts on a lot of different software. So, oh gosh, like the DJ software or the different, I can't think of anything right off the top of my head, but different software that I
Serato?
know that you guys use.
Like
Like,
Serato?
I always say DAWs, right? So like DAW softwares and
Oh, it's different
production
things.
softwares and things of that nature. But I also say it's just a heck of a family or a network to be included in. If you're in, let's say, Detroit or Chicago,
Right.
they have their own chapter. Going to those
Mhm.
events, you find other like
Mhm.
minds, other producers,
Mhm.
etc.
Yes.
You know, who can help you connect and make money, make a play, and just expand your network. As well as going to the actual show. I
Mhm.
think that's a big deal. Just being around, that's the biggest day for music. So if you're there, you're rubbing elbows with your peers, it gives you a sense of pride, but to be able to pick up that phone and call people from that, I think is huge. So
It's
well,
like when you went to a music festival. Were you in Spain recently? You went to
uh
Europe,
Rotterdam, yeah, it was in
right?
yeah.
So it's like you well, because you're an executive naturally. So it's like you get to be on the same panel as them and get more invitations. And you get it before it becomes public, and then you get those percentages off, all that good stuff is what happens. And then, you could sit on the board, which again would help to make decisions for our region in New York. So
Yeah,
it's a good idea, but I could definitely, give more information in the future when you want to do something a little more
yeah. I think we should
structured.
I think we should set up a separate call for you to walk everybody through. Anybody that's in like that wants to become a Grammy board member.
Mhm.
Um and then you can walk everybody through the process. I do know you need 2 votes. Um Shout out to Spock, he said he needs that. But it's something that we should all do because we also get to vote on the music. And a lot of time we complain afterwards how trash this is. And C Style, shout out to C Style, he wants in. But it's because we're not there to vote. We're not
Yeah.
there to give out an opinion, and you can't tell them a DJ is the best person to vote. And I think across genres, because you're also dealing with bluegrass, you're dealing with rock, you're dealing with all these other subgenres. It's only going to level you up, and just make you more official in your town and your city. So
Yeah.
let's set up a separate call
Yes.
for
Okay.
that, and we can invite everybody. And man, Head Rush wants in too. What's good,
Yeah. When you're ready, CL, because my
Cuddy?
Wednesdays 3 to 6 are blocked off weekly. So whenever you're ready for that, just let me know. And I'll, like have stuff to give you for everyone and stuff.
Okay, dope.
Just wanted to
Yeah.
But on the expansion, though, and I just want to verbally say that I believe that more from the Caribbean genres would most definitely, the different creatives would come in and utilize the services of Digiwaxx and hopefully become long-term clients and build that relationship because you're already, supporting all genres. But me, I'm biased, so definitely would love to see more of them come here. So big up on the expansion. I most definitely would love to stream through my ends as well. Thank you.
Dope. C-Star, go ahead.
I was just simply saying this is going to separate the one genre DJs to the open format DJs. This is going to separate them. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be a situation to where, all right, so you got this one group of DJs that only play one thing, and then you got these other group of DJs that play everything else. So this is going to separate the DJs from the good DJs from the one mind track, so to speak, DJs. You know what I'm saying? So this is a good opportunity for those, especially for the open format DJs that want to get in there and do this type of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just a good look all the way around.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Dope. All right, cool. Let's play some more joints. If anybody got anything, let me know. And let's check this joint out. New to Baby. Man, thoughts on that? Actually, go ahead, Bionic. I know you had your hand raised.
Well, no, my hand was raised in reference to the Grammy joint, but as far as that, I mean, it's average. It ain't no hit record to me. It's one of them. To me, it's one of those. Just in case y'all forgot, this era of music, you have to constantly be putting stuff out, constantly be in people's faces. If you're putting up auto stock, everything's not necessarily gonna go in, but we'll at least know you're on the court still. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I feel with that record. And then once we finish talking about that, I'll go back to the Grammy thing.
Okay, well, yeah. I mean, feel free if you want to talk about the Grammy thing now. This is the time.
Well, I mean, it's one of those things where you pretty much said it all in a nutshell. This is your opportunity to put your money where your mouth is. A lot of times, every year with the Grammys, I'm always arguing with people about why awards fall the way they do. I try to explain to them the voting process, even though I am not a member. I've been trying to be a member, and like you said, you need to have basically 2 referrals. I don't have any voting 2 referrals from voting members. I only have 1, and that's from Norm. So I'm still working on getting a second referral so I can become a voting member. But once you're
Jeannie begs to differ. She begs to differ. Jeannie, this
there it is.
Yeah, but Jeannie, give him the game so he knows what to do.
Yes, Bionic, you do not need voting members to recommend you. You need 2 creatives, 2 people who are in music to recommend you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
but of course, when we have the actual Grammy conversation, I'll bring all of that for you guys.
I got you. So, like, with that being said, there's that. But at the same time, I talk a lot on this call about diversity in music, how a lot of us aren't as diverse as we like to act like we are. This is an opportunity to kind of broaden your horizons, broaden your portfolio, see who the real players are in the other genres of music, and be a bigger voice to support your genre full-fledged so that the 60-year-old executives that don't know nothing about rap, but they just see who's the most popular, actually their votes are canceled out by the people that know who's actually got the skills and should be represented. So this is the perfect opportunity.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It only comes around once a year, so you better get it together now and jump on it because you know how this shit goes. And it's gonna get harder and harder because they're letting people in. So this is like that time where the guard is down. You can get in there, but like somebody said, you just got to keep up with the dues, man. And it's just like all these organizations. They make their money because people are paying X amount of money every year or every month. You know, that's the business model. But if you make those payments, you'll be in there for a long time and hopefully move up in the system and be one of the people that, really become the part of the family and make shit happen. So yeah, that's that in a nutshell. Yeah, I guess we'll keep playing some new records. It's all good. It's like a laid back Wednesday. So if you got something, like I said, send it in. Let's share.
Hey, run that. You go laugh at it, but Van dropped her album this past week, and she got a cut on there with the Brat, Rap City, and MC Light. So I think you need to run that when you get a chance.
Yeah. Well, send me a if you don't mind, send me a new a link, and I'll play that joint and whatever else people want to hear. Let's see what's new out there, man. A lot of new joints. Definitely a couple of new joints. So all right, check this joint out. Let me know what y'all think about this. All right. New YG. Any thoughts? All right.
This shit was. I mean, it sounded like regular YG. I think it's crazy because that West Coast music is slapped different when you on the West Coast though. So it might just sound regular on this call right now, like, all right. But let you hear that shit and the palm trees is over there and it's sunny and that weather's nice, it might hit different. Feel me? But kind of sounds kind of like regular YG. Don't sound like nothing too different.
Yeah,
It's wild. It's wild that you say it like that because, again, it's one of them things that Andre 3000 said it back in the day. He was like, music takes on character from its regions, right? So a lot of New York music sounds like concrete, steel, and glass. You know what I'm saying? Like this music sounds like palm trees and wind. You know what I mean? Like, and when you're in those environments, it hits different. So you never know unless you're actually there. Music from Chicago, when you're there, it makes a little bit more sense. Music from Jersey, when you're there, it makes a little bit more sense. So, I mean, it's not a bad record. I think it's just, the region that you're in and the people where they from and how open they are.
facts. Yeah, I think, if you're in California right now, I think that shit's automatic. Period. Kendrick got so much energy. And I feel like Mustard right now is just undeniable. Like nobody's gonna say no to anything he's touching right now. It may not be East Coast ready, but it's sort of funny. Like West Coast right now got shit buzzing everywhere.
And CL was wild is this is the second emergence of Mustard. Because when Mustard first came out, he was smashing everything.
Yeah, he
You
was.
know what I mean? And then he kind of fell back and different people was doing different things. He never disappeared. He just wasn't like that front runner. And now, boom, this record, now he's right back out there again. Reinvigorated.
The second coming of Mustard. It's funny because when he first came out, they were sort of dissing him too. They were sort of saying, like, you stealing. I think he was getting accused of stealing the Bay sound and sort of flipping it. So that, a lot of Bay producers were like, yo, you ain't from the Bay, get out of here. But he made it work. So shout out to him.
It's all Cali, man. Come on, man. But I know, like, even Ray told us before, it's like politics between that LA and the Bay. Like, yeah, it's different. When we saying it's all the same, but it's really not. So Mustard is from LA. He ain't from the Bay. Head Rush.
Yeah, he's from LA. He is from LA. All right.
Y'all better respect Dijon. That's his name. His name is Dijon. That's how he got his name, DJ Mustard.
Dijon. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's ill, actually. That's what's up.
It was hell. I always thought that shit was fire, yo.
I never knew that. That's crazy. That's hot.
His name
They
is
probably used to
Digiwaxx.
kill him in school, and he just really made it cool. Because at first, that shit probably wasn't cool. Like when in the third grade, niggas calling you, you mustard ass nigga. It is probably.
Yeah,
Anybody got any Grey Poupon?
Yeah,
I love that shit, bro. I love
but he
it.
made it work after a while.
Sidebar, the Latin Alternative Music Conference is happening here in New York City. Me and Swerve went through to the Sony showcase yesterday. It was crazy. It was lit. Everybody's in New York right now for that. And met with the people from Find Your Records. So Find Your Records is probably one of the most important Latin labels out of New York. Talk about Hector Lavoe, Tito Puente, I think had a couple projects go through there, Willie Colon, Celia Cruz, and the list goes on. Anyway, talking to them, they are open to doing so this was the publishing division, and they're looking to sort of put the catalog out there for sampling, production, remixes, all types of stuff. So that opportunity and window was open. Me, Aguilar, and Swerve were there, and Vaughn were there yesterday, and it was just a great vibe. But the Find Your Record catalog, if you guys, want to take advantage of that, it's just another opportunity to connect with the real label. I mean, I'm gonna go out there and say they're like the sound of Philadelphia is to Philadelphia for Latin New York. Or Latin music. Like they took over the 60s, 70s. They were untouchable. So just bringing that to everybody's attention. You know what I mean? Never know. We're going to go to the conference tomorrow. So that's going to be a little bit of energy as well. So you already know. All right. Again, y'all got something to play. Share it. Let me know. It's a laid back Wednesday. Why not? Let's do that. And I'm gonna play this, and then I'm gonna play another one right after it. And let me know your thoughts. Yeah. New Music Wednesdays, you already know what it is. Shout out to everybody in the building. DJ Big Red, what it is. All right, you ain't there. Well, good. Cuddy.
My bad. I'm here. My bad. Once I move the screen, I'm trying to get back to it. My bad.
Good.
I just want to say what's up, everybody in the room. I'm glad to be here today. Glad to see everybody. Everybody looking good and everything, man. And hearing everybody. But that's pretty dope. What Jenny Sweetness got on with the Grammy deal. I never knew that. I mean, I've been a DJ and I never knew that. So I would love to be a part of that situation, that phone call when y'all popped that one up. But I do have some new music out of Dallas. I put it in the Telegram. I did put it in there. New music from ME, artist out of Dallas. He had the song back in the day called "Dance Like a Stripper." He's re-releasing it again, and he really wanted some input on it. If y'all like it or not, so I can send it to you, so you can check it out. He dropped the whole album at the radio station last week, last Thursday. So he did a release party. So I put the whole album in the I sent it to you in the Telegram.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it, but if you can email it to the cl@digiwaxx.com, I'll be able to get to it real quick.
I actually sent it to, I think I sent it to Swerve. Hold on. Let me double check. See who I sent it to.
Well, while you doing that, Cuddy, what's the deal?
I was impressed with the Cardi joint, yo. I'm speaking Spanish. I actually think it sounds better. Hear me out. You feel me? Because she got that little Spanish accent. You feel me? When she raps in Spanish, the accent is just perfect. You know what I'm saying? Because there's other instances where artists that are like, let's say Haitian or Jamaican or whatever, would try to put that accent on and they sound OD American and it fucks it up. Whereas for her, it sounds right and it fits right. So I honestly think that's like a lane.
Does Cardi speak like fluid Spanish?
I think I don't know. I don't even want to speak for. I don't know.
No, I think she is. I think she does. Like I think like
Yeah,
her,
right.
Jocelyn, and a couple of other folks. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's really who they are. They just New Yorkers. You know what I mean? And in our circles, why would they even speak Spanish? You know what I mean? Like
They probably speak Spanish with their parents.
Yeah, when they're around us, they don't need to. You know what I mean? Like I got a couple of girls that I work with that straight up you would think that they're white, but these chicks are straight up Spanish. One of them's Cuban. She white, blonde hair, blue eyes. You swear but down she white. The minute she get with the Hispanic girl, straight Spanish, and you like, whoa, what the fuck? like, so yeah, man.
Yeah,
I think Cardi is fluent.
Okay, fire. Bionic, you wanted to say something else, or that was it? Okay. I'm a little off today because I can't see up here. They changed it. You know what it is? They changed the layup of this shit, the layout a little bit. It's so funny how we've been using this thing for so long. And now, like when people raise their hands, it goes over the top of people's faces. So I can't see if you got your hand up or not. It's a mess. But don't worry. I'm working it out. Don't worry. We're gonna
I jokingly was gonna speak on the Cardi shit. Like, I don't know if that's the record I sent you last week or if that's a new record, but like I heard another record with Cardi on it, and I'm like, yo, Cardi is killing this shit. Like Cardi, Spanish Cardi is motherfucking prime. Like goes super hard, but the crazy thing about it is you don't know what the fuck she's saying, and she still might not be saying shit.
It's better. It's better that way, Bionic.
Like, but it's wild because there's a TikTok where this dude be translating Spanish songs. And those shit don't be making no kind of sense. Like, dude will be singing that Suavemente, but like you read the words and it's like, I love, love. Ooh, we love. Like those are the lyrics, and that should be crazy as hell, but that should be jamming, yo. Yeah, so it's like, damn. Like, damn, do we put too much pressure on ourselves to be overly lyrical when the Spanish folk ain't got to worry about it?
Absolutely.
As long as it jam.
Wait, let me just tell you, absolutely. Some of the best records we ever made was simple and stupid, but they are the best records of all time. Some of the best reggae records of all time, simple and stupid, had the best time partying into them. Sometimes
and I love talking shit to like OG, boom bap, hip hop. I don't give a fuck, get mad that I said it. Backpack rappers and shit, talk about old school rap, ain't we used to talk about shit, and I'm like, they want Effects is one of my favorite records of all time. They ain't talking about nothing. Bum stickity bum, huh? I got to run, rump. Cause nigga, what? like nice and smooth. Like, motherfucking, what the fuck was he talking about on that shit? That niggas gonna talk about shit. That shit was jamming like a motherfucker. You can't tell me, oh man, we always been lyrical. We did it. Fuck that.
I remember Gundam Style. Gundam Style was like over 10 million records sold.
A billion views.
One hit wonder.
Right. Oh, man. Baby Shark, what you mean? I mean, at the end of the day, we overthink it. We play for the vibe, bro.
Now we don't. Not with songs like Soulja Boy. Crank that.
Wait, I'm just saying, there's room for it all, clearly. You know what I mean? Right. But if you want to make money, make a stupid record. If you want to make money, make a simple, stupid, fun record. It goes further. I'm just being honest.
Red winning. That's how Sexy Red winning.
Yeah.
What is she talking about?
That's how she winning.
Hold on. What's she talking about?
Stupid. That song is trash. Ooh, baby. Come on now.
Hey. Again, I'm the king of defending Sexy Red on this call. And I'm gonna say this. I said it on my Facebook, right? Everybody talking shit about Sexy Red singing like y'all niggas ain't been bumping Biz Markie for years.
Hey, listen, man.
Oh,
hey, listen to Ja Rule. Come on,
now. There was a story though. There was a story with that. I ain't gonna lie.
Was like on and off.
Somebody said the rapping
made a little more sense.
Oh shit.
Oh
shit.
Like,
yeah,
bruh.
Man. Music is supposed to still be fun, man. I think we do overthink this shit. And sometimes this shit is just about a good time. All right, let's play some other joints. We're gonna come back and
hey, I said
yeah, I've been seeing them. I've been playing what I get.
Okay.
So don't kill the message.
I'm not killing the DJ. I love to shoot the messenger. You good, baby?
All right, let's play this joint. We're
By
gonna try
the way, the second track was the Foreign Exchange, featured Be My Fiasco with the Gray. So, just to break.
Yeah, I thought that was, I was like, Fontaine, nigga, that's Fontaine. Yeah.
That shit is hard though. That joint was hard. You know what I felt? It was just
wasn't hard enough.
It was too short. I'm like, that shit, as soon as the vibe started going up, it was over. Just my thoughts. Tell him to do a remix, extended version.
That nigga don't listen.
Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, wrong record. I'm doing messed up. All right, here we go. Let's get into it. Yeah, new music. I saw Head Rush say this was my joint. Apparently, this record is just like growing organically. And I'm gonna say out of Indianapolis because I've never heard it before. Shout out to Corrupt, he jumps on it. Big Red, what's your thoughts?
Hey, I like it, man. It's jamming, man. That's that stuff. That's that. I don't know if are they with Death Row? Is she with Death Row?
That I don't know. Somebody would have to
she actually M80 actually manages her. Yeah. So she down with M80 now. I don't know what I don't know what she's on, but we actually had her on Strong Side Throwdown a couple of weeks ago. She's dope. She's really into that funk, man. Do the research on her, man, because she's heavy.
Is there a full DJ pack for that joint?
You know what? I didn't get a full DJ pack. I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna have to check on that one because I don't even think I got a full DJ pack for that.
I mean, with all the soul barbecues and all the summer vibes everybody's on, like to me, it just makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, get that shit out there. Word. Bionic, what's the deal?
Oh no, my hand was raised from earlier.
That's why I hate this new feature. All right.
Oh yeah, let me put my hand down. It's mine still up.
Manny, what you want to elaborate anymore?
Nah, it's another one. But yeah, she's dope, y'all. Y'all need to check her out though. She's definitely dope.
All right, cool. All right, we're gonna play this record and then we're gonna play one more. We might have a special guest joining. I am trying to pull a miracle. We always pulling some things back here. We want to see if it can happen. So in the meantime, let's listen to this. Let me get it queued up. All right, let's get it on.
Could all y'all broke ass niggas please go home and let the motherfucking deep pockets to the front, cause you ain't tipping, nigga. 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 Could all y'all broke ass niggas please go home and let the motherfucking deep pockets to the front, cause you ain't tipping, nigga. Cause you ain't tipping, nigga. Cause you ain't tipping, nigga. Cause you ain't tipping, nigga.
A go DJ, that nigga playing my song. Move to the middle of the flow and strip down to my thong. See all this ass in the place, about to make it known, nigga. If you ain't got no money, take your broke ass home. From the mirror to the pole, I'm dropping down low. Peel out y'all bank rolling, throw that on the floor. Yeah, y'all know how that goes. Hoe shaking for dough, and if you ain't tipping, then bitch hit the dough. Cause I'm all about my action, but naked attraction. I'm texting y'all niggas, so throw me them Jacksons. I ain't no cheap thrill, keep them smaller bills, and let them big ballers come with larger bills. Shit, you came here to watch this, so cop how I pop this. I'm on the stage topless and panties be dropping, exposing my chocolates because I want profits. So simply just empty the rest of your pockets.
Could all y'all broke ass niggas please go home and let the motherfucking deep pockets to the front, cause you ain't tipping, nigga. 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 Could all y'all broke ass niggas please go home and let the motherfucking deep pockets to the front, cause you ain't tipping, nigga. Cause you ain't tipping, nigga. Cause you ain't tipping, nigga. Cause you ain't tipping, nigga.
Had a VIP if he real icy, and let him know I can get real feisty. Give him a little taste of my lemon iced tea, and shout it gon' be way more than tipsy. I'm a cypher, so eyes get you hypnotized when I move my booty round counterclockwise. Me just the right size, so thick in the thighs. I've been on the flip it like I'm Gemini. Smoke a blunt in your jaw, drink a cup of XO. Man, do what you feel just to spend a little more. So when you get in, you can be ready to spin. From big bands to lux hands and all your loose ends. I'ma make it like a money maker would, nigga would. Then hit a split it, bust it open like a coconut. Shake it like a song.
I'm a shaker, clap it like a patty caker. Do it till it move and it's breaking like a earthquake.
All y'all broke ass niggas, please go home and let the motherfucking deep pockets to the front, cause you ain't tipping, nigga. 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 Cause all y'all broke ass niggas, please go home and let the motherfucking deep pockets to the front, cause you ain't tipping, nigga. Cause you ain't tipping, nigga. Cause you ain't tipping, nigga. Cause you ain't tipping, nigga.
I got the pretty hair, pretty toes, and I'm looking cute. Center stage, boy, cause I'm on a hot pursuit. Side to side, roll my hips like a hula hoop. Be on a big fat ass of a Betty Boop. Put the track on Snoop, then I'ma drop it like it's hot. But I ain't taking off till I see a nigga not. Cause I'm fine with the dropping and the popping on my twat. If it's money, you ain't gotta take it to the parking lot. You can like it or not, so what? Hold up, boycott. Here why you be holding, I'm with them big shots holding hundreds of better like they 100 watts. I'm programmed to stay here like I'm a robot. We looking for ballers like the NBA. We looking for niggas that ain't scared to pay. This ain't no damn buffet with free ass on display. So if you ain't tipping, then evacuate.
Oh shit. This is a strip club banger. I need some ones. Okay. Okay. What's the thoughts on this one? Please share your mind on this one.
That's one of them gym jams for me. It's like, it's cool. I like it. It's one of them things that's gonna be divisive, you know, for whatever reason, not lyrical enough, not strong enough commercially, not this, not that. Nigga, just throw that shit on, go to the damn gym and let that shit play.
All right. All right. Well, listen, it's strip club music. Shout out to DJ Yellow Man. Definitely a good song for the strip club. Shout out to DJ Headrush. Sound a little dated. Shout out to DJ Headrush. B-Tip, this is comedy. She has a lot of energy. Queen B. When the last time y'all used the term deep pockets? DJ Headrush. Only for the strip club song. Old school DJ. PSA, Queen B. Headrush, laughing emojis. Mix show or playlist ready too. DJ Yellowman. Ain't no free ass on this buffet. Laughing emojis. DJ Headrush. DJ Yellowman, where them dollars at? I used to DJ the strip club and I used to tell broke non-tipping niggas to go home. Old school DJ. I'm just saying that this song got the most reaction all day.
How did he know? Headrush, how did he know? He's right. I did that record like in that time frame, but he knew his ear. Like, how did y'all? He knew.
It's a mixture. It's a mixture of the mix and the and just how everything hits. Realistically, because you know, as time moves forward, mix techniques change. You know, some people wanted a certain sound, you know, limiting techniques and compression techniques and all those things change over time. And what tends to happen is some people either get stuck in the old ways, old methodology, and shit sounds dated that way, or some stuff just, you know, instrument choices and things like that play a part into it too. It did kind of have not Throw That Ass in a Circle. It was another record I was thinking of. It was like that era of record, but at the same time, retro music is in now too. And when I say retro, I don't mean 20 years ago. Songs that were out 5 years ago, there's certain joints that still have that sound now. Just because that was the reference point. So, you know, high-end wise and things like that, it's not there for a modern record, but that doesn't mean that it's a bad record either. You know what I mean?
I went to the strip club here in Atlanta, and they got a big response to it. But it's just good to know that you guys are really, your ears are trained. You can listen to a record and know And that's real good about the room. It's like, you know, you guys are trained, y'all are out there. I put it on there, got a bigger response than I thought. I don't even remember the girl that is rapping on the record. Like, I remember recording it, but I don't even know who she is. But the point is, you guys are good, man. Y'all can actually, that just shows you how good this room really is, because like Head Rush was already on it. Like, okay, it sounded like 2004. Like, you guys can tell. Like, that's pretty good, man. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy that he got it on his dot like that. That's nuts. But my question is, why did it take y'all so long to put this record out? Why is it just being teased now, or has it? I don't know. What's the story behind the song, Spot?
I got records, bro. And it's like, you're absolutely right. It makes no sense in the world. Like, I'm sitting, that's why I've been working on my website. I have hundreds and hundreds of these songs. People used to come to my studio and just record. And so back then, it was different because you're pressing up CDs and stuff like that. So now that everything's digital, it makes no sense not to release all this stuff now. But back then, it's just like, you know, I just didn't.
Yeah.
And realistically, too, if Spock's experiences are anything like mine, niggas were always waiting for the perfect deal. Oh, I'm waiting to release this until this happens. I'm waiting to release this until this happens. And that shit never happened instead of just releasing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if his situations are anything like a lot of mine were people, you know, pipe dream folk getting in people's heads and like, oh, this situation is about to happen, and oh, you're about to sign this deal and blah, blah, blah. So they were just holding on for the perfect moment, not realizing the perfect moment may never come.
Yeah, you really can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, yeah, that's called analysis paralysis. Can't overanalyze the culture ever. Some of the best records were made on the spot, and they are here forever. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. All right. See, now I done push something else. Can y'all hear me? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear you. Yo, it's so crazy. I done lost everybody. Something just happened. I don't know what I just did. I don't know. All right. Well, as long as y'all can hear me, I guess I'll try to figure it out in the meantime. But did I pin myself? I don't know. Something looked crazy. I don't know what just happened. All right, I'll try to fix that. All right. Yeah, New Music Wednesdays. We're just gonna keep playing records. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. It's funny. Everybody's sending stuff in. Big Red, when you get a chance, look at my text. In the meantime, I'm just gonna play this because I'm not sure because there's so many joints. But listen to this. Let me know what y'all think. Do how we normally do. And yeah, some feedback. Check it out.
Inside looking like zoo, outside looking like it too. Line around the corner, lit shit, big shit, shut up, mo. Inside looking like zoo, outside looking like it too. Line around the corner, lit shit, big shit, shut up, mo. Shut up, mo. But wow, child, man, stallion, look at that. I don't get to him, get back. Come here, sit down. Can't be drunk already. Tell your friend, calm down. Never play shit up here. Keep that buck shit down there. So many money getters up here. You can see us standing way round there. Ball, window, ball, number, call, drop them, draw, we good, pause. Your friend, long, call her, Uber, let her gone, all night long. She been on, I'm good, over there alone, down there, Debbie, over there on home, duckling, ugly, should've stayed at home. We in, we in, we in, we in, damn, can't get it. Woo, inside looking like zoo, outside looking like it too. Line around bragging on a nigga clothes, bitch. This is Versace. Take this, swallow. Put the hood in your pocket. Whole thing hang rocking in here like Russian. ASAP, get back and watch how I play a move in this bitch. Turned up, got another groove in this bitch. I'm done what I done already. Tell the motherfucker suck my ball. Window, ball, number, call, drop them, drums. We good, pause. Your friend, no. Call her, Uber, let her gone. All night long, she been on. I'm good, over there alone. Down her, Debbie, over there on her phone. Duckling, ugly, should've stayed at home. We in. We in. We in. We in. Damn, can't get it. Woo. Woo. Inside looking like a zoo. Outside looking like it too. Lying around the coat. Lit shit, bitch shit. Shout out to promoter.
All right. Let's get some thoughts. What's the vibe?
Okay, I'll go first. I mean, I like the beat. That's all I got.
What?
Hey, that's a start.
Go first and say 2 words, 3 words.
I mean, okay, all right. So like, Bionic has said something in the chat that I actually agreed with. Like, it does, like, I do wish there was more melodic, like, hook to it, like where, like, you know, T-Pain influence was a little bit there, I guess. I mean, this is the first song. I'm sorry, it's the first song they shouted out a promoter, and I was like, oh, okay. I don't know what promoters y'all be dealing with. Maybe they're not janky.
But booked. I think whoever that's gonna get them booked.
That is gonna get them booked. All right, that was smart marketing. I wish I could understand some of the lyrics. Like I couldn't really like understand. Are they from Florida? Where are they from?
No. I'm gonna tell y'all in a second.
Okay. But yeah, I mean lyrically, I don't know, but the beat was knocking. Yeah, the beat was good.
Okay. B-Tip.
Yo, that shit was knocking. That's football music right there. Like I DJ that, you know, football games. That's some shit I would just bang. That's gutter type shit. You know what I mean? That shit is hard.
Straight like that. Bionic.
So I'm gonna venture to take a guess that that artist is from New York. And the reason why I venture to take a guess that that artist is from New York is based around the comment that I made. There's some fire music that comes out of New York. But when it's something like has a flavor of South or a flavor of somewhere else, the hooks generally lack unless they outsource. The hook isn't bad, but that hook doesn't catch, it doesn't grab. It's almost like I said it before. When Mano did the record with T-Pain, it didn't fly, but that beat was fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so the thing about it is this beat is fire. Point blank, bottom line, period. I don't care what he talk about the verses. The verses ride. That's all I need him to do. But that hook just isn't doing it enough for me. Is the hook catchy? It is, but it just doesn't have that it factor. And I feel like that's because it's not natural to him to be that way. It's not naturally, you know, his wheelhouse. And I feel like it could have been outsourced or should have been outsourced to like if there was a T-Pain, if there was a Chris Brown, if there was like one of these singers that be on some good stuff from time to time, it would float a little bit better. So that's why I venture to say that artist is from New York, because that's generally what happens with it.
Okay. I'm not saying nothing yet. I'm just gonna keep on letting everybody sort of give their opinions. Head Rush.
I say the artist is from Jersey. It's the East Coast, but I don't think it's New York. I think it's Jersey. But
okay.
The beat slap. I ain't gonna front. That beat is killing it. Like that choir really brought that beat to life. If that choir wasn't in the background of the track, that track would have been dry. Song would have just took a dive. But I give it a 6, bro. 6.5. I give it a
Okay.
6.5. I agree with the lyrical content. It just it was catchy. It's one of them high energy songs at the point you like, dang, this what they been saying up the top. Dang, I didn't know. But it's definitely football, stadium music. Good high energy music.
That's
That's
what I
about
think.
where it stops.
Okay. I like the energy too. Big Red. You on mute.
It kind of give me that Kanye West vibe a little bit on the production side. You know what I mean? So I want to say I think the artist might be from either Chicago somewhere.
Dang. Okay. Okay. Let's see. You got crazy. Let's see. Queen Bee. Let me see. We said Beat is lit. Oh, knocking. Beat is lit. Orchestra. The orchestra choir is bringing the beat back to life. Or bringing this beat to life. I wish I had a melodic hook, like on some T-Pain type joints. Please elaborate on this. I actually agree with Bionic. I think hell just froze over. Laughed my ass off. Some American Bandstand type comment. I like it. It's one of the clubs at the end of the night joints. Old school DJ said bass heavy booming system sound. That is true. When New York artists make Southern music, bottles popping, designer blueprint. Agreed. Not a fan of the hook. Definitely a football track. New York rappers need to get back on that boom bap. Where the hell is Pete Rock at? He actually coming out with an album on Friday. Is it indie? Okay. This is a lot of shit. This is crazy. Put Future or Drake on the hook. This is none other than Petey Pablo. New joint, straight out of North Carolina. None other than Petey Pablo.
I'm a bad North Carolinian. I didn't even.
Yo,
Where are you from, North Carolina, bro?
The craziest part.
So
Hold on.
go ahead, CL. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say that the craziest part of this is that this record is building up virally from the street under y'all noses. I'm disappointed.
All right, CL. I'm gonna tell you what's super funny about this. I just saw that nigga last week, right? He ain't say nothing about having a new record.
Wait, what?
And
what?
Petey
last week.
No, dude, I'm in North Carolina. Petey stay like 45 minutes from me. And literally, like last time when we talked, he was talking about how he has all this land. If y'all don't know, like we had talked about different artists moving into different genres of things, and he's really into woodworking. Like he's like, yo, I got all these trees that are planted, all this he was talking about building a lumber mill and building furniture and all this other stuff. And literally I was messing with him like, dude, I need my deck redone. What's up? He's like, give me a call. I got you. So, and my girl was like, bro, if you had Petey Pablo over here working on your deck, I'm gonna die. So it's like, he didn't say nothing about this record. But what's super wild is I don't think a lot of people remember that Death Row Petey Pablo album. That Death Row Petey Pablo album was fire. And he's one of them guys that adapts to different styles and kind of flies in and flies out. I still don't like the hook. But again, like I said, the beat, that joint rides, the verses, the joints ride. I'm just not a fan of the hook.
Hey man, I'm just here to play the music, tell you what it is. I ain't gonna lie, it is getting a good reaction in the street. What happened was Saturday night, Kawani texted me at like 3 a.m. Yo, this record is crazy. Have you heard it? Petey Pablo, and sent it to me. That was in Washington, D.C. Crazy. And shout out to Steph Love. I don't know if she's still on, but Steph also hit me up about the record, and it's building up out of DJs playing it. So just an FYI.
Hey, CL, I'm about to text him real quick and shoot him a link to the chat, shoot him a link to the Zoom. If he's not busy and he chimes in, there's our guest for the day.
There it is. I'm not mad at that at all. I'm not mad at that at all. But
for the record, I was the closest CO geographically.
What did you say? Because you said something crazy. What'd you say? Jersey?
No, I said Florida. I said South. I heard the Southern influence. I said Florida. So it was the East Coast South. I was the closest of the guests. I mean, I knew that was not a New York artist, but all right.
All good. Steph, can you hear us? Can you want to say something real quick? Steph, you there?
Yes, yes. I love being a fly on the wall. Yo, that was hilarious. Yo, shout to everybody in the room. I haven't done one of these in quite some time. And damn, I can't see. Is that Cherry? Cherry, you went so hard for him to be from your backyard. But yo, honest opinion, I heard the record. Me and P been friends for years and years. And Kawani was sitting there. We were just listening to the record and he just kind of passed it along. And that's kind of organically how it's been moving around. So I'm just sitting back watching. CL invited me in. Thank y'all though, because y'all be going hard on some of these records. and I mean that's still needed because if you just let AI do it, then yikes. But thanks for having me.
No question. That's dope. The DJ pack isn't even really available yet. I think there's a clean and a dirty, but no instrumental. Instrumental is gonna go hard. I don't know. I hear what you're saying, but I actually just think it's a raw, high energy record, and I like that it don't make no sense. I like that he's just saying, it's Petey Pablo. Shit is crazy. So, yeah. Anyway, we'll see if he's able to jump on. I think he's in the air though, Bionic. I think he's flying. So it may not happen. All right, let's play another record. This is sort of cool today. We just playing joints. Let me know what y'all think about this one. Oh shit. This club is hot, boy, this summer. Oh shit. This club is hot this summer. Go ahead, Big Red. Come on, talk about it.
Hey, Emmy, he's releasing it. He releasing his joint last week, which is album. I think it's called New Me. New Me. So he approached him at the we had our Vertical DJ mixer right out the Southwest by Southwest, and we linked up. And then he was like, he's working on new music. I was like, send it to me. He sent it to me. I said, I like it. You know what I'm saying? I DJ'd the anniversary of wedding anniversary 30. And I sent him the reaction from everybody. And he's like, yo, he's like, I'm glad, even the old like this joint. I'm like, yeah, this some of the cats that grew up on this, man. So, as of right now, you know what I'm saying? He trying to push it and move. I'm trying to get him on the call. So he says if we get a minute, he's gonna try to jump on the call. So
Okay.
y'all can talk to him and ask him questions and everything, man.
I actually feel that's a strong record, man. I'll be honest with you. I know Israel's Face was like, gave it the crazy gas, but it has something in it. I ain't gonna lie. I know, Jeannie, you want to say something real quick, and so does Brittany. However, we do have a special guest in the house, and I have to do this because this is my brother, and I am congratulating them. I just invited them in only because very proud of the #1 record that they have attained. Austin, are you there?
I'm here. Hold up.
Yeah.
What up?
And shout out to Brittany, because Brittany was the one that sort of was like, yo, you know what I want to do? I want to talk about Lucky Day's album. I was like, word? That shit is ringing like that? She's like, yeah, I want to talk about Lucky shit. So I was like, you know what's crazy? Austin is celebrating. This is like his first #1. There's a lot of energy. So I wanted to get everybody on and sort of just salute to Austin, salute to Lucky and Brittany. I guess I'll let you sort of take over and talk about what inspired you with this and how we got here.
I've been playing Lucky Day's algorithm album like non-stop. It is like, it's different. It's still him. It's still melodic. Like, I've been a fan of Lucky Day probably since, I don't know if it's like Candy Dripping or like Table for Two, or like all of the Lucky Day. Over is one of my favorite songs, but I was so excited for this project because I could tell he did something different. He was like experimenting with a bunch of different sounds, and I just love the project. I think it's such a great project, and I can't say enough about it.
Yo, hold up.
I just want to say thank you for that. You know what I mean? Appreciate y'all. I just want to say what's up, man. And yeah, go check out my album. Like she said, she knows what's up, man. Trendsetter shit.
Yeah, yo. Thank y'all for listening. These are the bros. Mike Hunter right here.
Yo, what's poppin'?
Tia right here. This is about to go on tour. He's
Yeah, we about
leaving.
to leave out in a second.
Yeah, he's leaving today. So everybody who's been listening, yes, everything that you're hearing, the experimentalness, the realness, the truth in it, this is the bro, and it's the time for it. And I'm just thankful that he invited me to be in on it so I could share in it and enjoy it. And CL, love you, man. You've been here since day one. So thank you for doing this. And everyone, please keep listening and spinning record. That she was #1 on the R&B radio right now.
Yeah, man. Well, congratulations, Lucky. You already know how we feel about that. And I'm gonna just tell you, man, I was on Austin's back. I was like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. The first single, That's You.
Yeah.
So strong. I was like, you know what's crazy? This shit's strong enough that it could potentially bring love back in the club. Like, yo, you can literally, DJs could play that record. You know, back in the day, we had them slow songs that would play, and it was like a part of the club. That song's so strong that it could create a trend of DJs playing ballads back in the club. You know what I mean? And it just that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah. I love to hear that.
Yeah, man. So anybody got anything they want to say real quick? We got Austin Brown, Lucky Day in the building. Kevin, you got about 30 seconds or less. Go ahead, Kevin.
Oh, hey, what's up? What's up, Lucky? This K-Max in Chicago. I know you're gonna be here in Chicago a couple of weeks with Phantom Hughes, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because I met you when you did the Hyde Park Hyde Park Festival after party at Promontory, and you were hanging out with BJ Chicago Kid.
Oh yeah, it's my brother, man.
Yeah.
But all the Chicago people know what's up, man. Like I got all my homies out there. My homies Frank Nitty, Stilo, Brim. I don't know if y'all know them. Like everybody out there. Like, I love Chicago. It's kind of like New Orleans to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, where you from, man?
New Orleans.
Shout out to New Orleans, man. Shit was lit this weekend, boy.
I was in there.
He was there.
Yeah.
He was on Victoria's set.
Popped up on somebody's set. She brought me home.
Nice. You wasn't over there with Busta Rhymes cursing out the crowd?
CL stop. Okay. Yo, CL, I love you, bro. For real, man. Thank you.
All right, no doubt. So thanks for tapping in. You already know, we had a quick moment. So thank you for that. And
Yes, sir.
whatever, man. Get us the stem. So let the DJs do remixes to all these records. That's the only advice I'm gonna give you before you hop off. I think the records are so strong. And Beyonce and others have gone #1 because of the remixes that DJs are doing now with the stems and everything. So
let's get it. Send me the email. I'm supposed to send it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, is your site the only place to get the vinyl? By the way, I see it's a white vinyl on your site. Is it going to be in stores or just your site?
Nah, I'm doing like a store tour during the tour. I'm gonna pop up on random ass vinyl stores and just like I'm a face to face there.
Oh, so you're gonna do one in Chicago?
Yeah.
All right,
Let
cool.
me know what vinyl shop I'm supposed to hit though, like the right one.
Sugar Records, Reckless Records, 606.
Yeah, I'll link.
Yeah.
I'll link. I'm gonna link you with T, and everything will be linked up, and everybody, this will all be set in.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, man. Be safe.
We're gonna be shooting. We shooting too, so if they don't mind cameras too.
Yeah. Okay. So y'all shooting at the store visits?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Bringing some business and all that, man. I like to try to reciprocate the love and the money and shit.
Well, let's put it out there, DJs. If you if you look at the tour calendar, you're gonna be in the city. Spread the word. It's dope because we're gonna have vinyl, which is awesome. Apparently, it's white, so that's exclusive.
Yep.
And I'm sure you'll be signing that. So shout out to Kev Maxey on that. What station you at again, Kev?
I'm in WH3K, College Radio, CTA Radio.
Beautiful.
88.5 FM. So yeah, he'll be in Chicago on the 26th.
Okay.
Ironically, same day Shaka Khan gonna be with the Symphony Orchestra at the Hollywood Bowl.
You got time for one more? Because I do want to let Malik Davis, who's also another big radio DJ, say something.
We definitely about to walk out.
Okay, so
I just want to pop up and like, I do want to talk to like people too. Like if I'm in the city and y'all free too, like I pop up.
No worries, man. I appreciate you stopping in. Austin, you the man. You already know. And shout out to Austin. Austin's, man, incredible
Love you, bro.
person, musician. His music is incredible. It's just a beautiful thing to see when people sort of stick to it and things start to break through. So shout out to you.
Right.
We're gonna play.
Hey.
We're gonna let y'all go, but we are gonna play a joint going out.
Play that shoe or whatever you want.
Jam out.
Jam out. Peace, y'all.
All right, y'all.
All right, peace.
Peace. Britt, you want to do That's You?
We can do That's You or oh God, I like everything. Yeah, that's a good one. I like everything off at me with that one. Yeah, I'm the biggest Lucky Day fan on the planet, and I don't ever fan out, but yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Lucky. Shout out to Austin. Austin wrote one majority of the records. Yeah, on That's You as well. Him, Bruno. The LA creative music community is pretty dope. You know, D Mile. Shout out to all of them and this others, Tommy, as well as Brian. You know, that whole crew has been making some incredible shit for a minute. They actually, I think they might have done some of the Stereotype Studios for sure, Earl, but they also work out of Earth, Wind and Fire Studio out there in Santa Monica and other locations. So, you know, man, look, man, we got deep ties. I gotta say, we got pretty deep ties to people with music. Yes, Ray Romulus. Damn. Shout out to these names. Shout out to the music business. Yeah, and they're thanking us for everything. And shout out to everybody who's texting. A lot of energy for that. So, word. All right, I'm gonna play another joint, and we're gonna come back. You know, today's like one of them laid back Wednesdays. It's good. We didn't know we was going. You know, Lucky jumped on. That was fly. We might have somebody else jump on. You never know. But check this joint out, and let's keep it R&B for a second. Yeah. We're back. New Music Wednesdays, you already know. Thoughts on the last joint?
That's hella amazing. Months.
Wait, one mic. Say that again. Head Rush, go first.
No, I was just saying that's my shit. Go Maros. That song's been on my playlist for months, bro. For
fire.
Long time. Fire. Yeah, yeah. Her, Van James, Lucky Day, all of them. Like that's a whole lot of unheard about R&B artists that we don't talk about. That's killing shit right now.
Yeah,
and she's one of them.
Yeah. Shout out to Biotic. He's supposed to send a record from I think Van. Yeah, Go Morrow. I don't know if y'all familiar with that joint, but the record is called. Damn, I forgot the name of the record and I moved them. But anyway, Go Morrow. Check it out.
It's called Don't Stop.
Yeah, cool. Don't stop. Good. All right. We just okay to play some music, man. Why not, man? It's New Music Wednesday. Shout out to Lucky Day. That was a little surprise. I didn't expect him to jump on neither, so I didn't have that whole place set up, but that was dope. All right, let's play all types of stuff. Right now, it's gonna get funky because records will be coming from all time. We're gonna play 2 or 3 records at a time, just so we try to get everybody's joints in and show some love. So don't kill the DJ if we just keep going. All right, check it out.
Sideline. RC on the sideline. Jealous, it's the jealousy, Nori. The jealousy.
We don't want that jealousy, bad energy. Keep that way from me, yeah. Keep that way from me. Keep that way from me. That bad energy. Keep that way from me. That bad energy. Keep that way from me. They say I make it look easy, easy. But I've been on this line, it don't come cheap. Come cheap. A lot of my goals are reaching. A lot of my nights are sleepless. A lot of time I fight demons. But success, that's only what they see. Bad energy. Keep that way from me. Yeah. Keep that way from me. Keep that way from me. That bad energy. Keep that way from me. That bad energy. Keep that way from me. Yeah, they know we're not the same type, but they want still have the same life, same vacay and the same flight. In general, I earn these stripes. Don't dare to see me, they pay my fee like, oh. One night with me, she like, oh. Can you ever get like me? You know the answer's no. Never gonna see me and a broke man beefing, bad thing. Otherwise, we ain't even speaking. Told me I look like the weekend. No teeth and give it to me all weekend. Don't have no dreams, I live them. Pop model, celebrate till I'm twisted. Even blind man, I can give them vision. Hustler, all in my system. Bad energy. Keep that way from me. Yeah. Keep that way from me. Keep that way from me. That bad energy. Keep that way from me. That bad energy. Keep that way from me.
I might have a short temper, so I'm always in control. That's why I move around the globe. I stay international. It's automatic. I'm gonna fly, no traffic. I like peace when I'm in transit. Keep your energy on the ground. I stay high, so it don't matter. Too many blue sea jealousy. I keep my circle small and neat. Only one day was around me. Yeah, cause we share the same frequency. Yeah. You toxic, back on back. I can't be around you like that. No, I don't know you, back on back. Oh, we ain't cool like that.
Bad energy. Keep that way from me. Yeah. Keep that way from me. Keep that way from me. That bad energy. Keep that way from me. That bad energy. Keep that way from me.
Actually, I didn't have the next song queued, so we're just gonna talk about this one. Little different. Sorry, Red. I know you had your hand up from before. Give us your thoughts on this and then say your piece. All right, Big Red, you there? Okay. All right. Israel, we haven't heard from you all day. Hope all is well.
Yeah, everything good, man. Just added you to another group too. But yeah, look, I like the song and I like the message. You know, I like the message. Crazy enough, that was what I've been aware of these last 2 weeks. I've been leaving from here, going on another call, and specifically that other call, the energy is way different, you know, and the frequency, the vibration through the computer. I just feel like the dead zone in there. You know, it's people that work jobs, people that aren't really doing too much, you know, and it's a whole different vibe. So I would say that, you know, keep that over there. Keep that over there. You know, I'm living in an abundant lifestyle, doing amazing things, walking through walls. And you know, I'm not for any of those limited mindsets, especially when it comes to doing things, because I know all these things that we want to do are really easy and people overcomplicate things lots of times. So yeah, definitely. I like the song, and I think the energy, and it definitely, you know, it's gonna go. It's just one of those little Afro beats. I'm a piano type vibe songs. I think it might need, I think another component like a remix with a singer on it, or might bring it up to another level. But I like the song.
Word. Miss Jeannie Sweetness.
Yeah, most definitely. I can see myself using this as an anthem and just singing it over and over and over. I really enjoyed it.
Dope. So Swerve, please tell everybody, you know, what's going on and who that is. Okay.
What's going on, y'all?
Uh-oh.
Wait, hold on. Hold on 1 second. Gotta turn something off. Okay. Yeah, I had to turn this echo on the board off. So, anybody remember the rapper named Pudgy the Fat Bastard?
Yes.
That is his record. That's him on a record.
That's
Featuring
the
someone.
producer of Sweet Tea, wasn't it?
Yes, he worked
Yeah.
Sweet Tea. He's on a call too. I was trying to get him on a call, but that's one of his new records he just sent to me. He sent me the full service pack the other day. He was like, check it out. I got an Afro. Like, he doesn't have no, even though he's a rapper from back then, one of the first to work with Big, I believe, Feature. Got a big from Biggie Smalls early.
Hey, Big, you get big. Champagne MOA.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
So, and you know, he wrote for quite a few people like TLC, few people in the game, produced and wrote. But yeah, that's his record, man. He be, you know, artist. He's just doing all kind of different styles of music, you know, not staying boxed in. So yeah, that's his record. You know, Bad Energy actually just sent me the artwork. So yeah, he just sent me the artwork. Fire. Yeah, and I got acapella, instrumental, everything. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I am saying that I'm blown away that that's Pudgy the Fat Bastard. I'm sorry. Nobody in the world, there's no way in the world I'm hearing that song and the first thing I'm thinking, oh yeah, that's Pudgy the Fat Bastard.
Damn, I didn't think that either.
That is crazy, bro. Like that would be, yo, man. I'm just saying, man. There's a lot of talent. Talent pool is deep with music, and
just go to show that we've been talking about how the veterans and legends artists is coming back out this year, and they coming out with heat.
Coming out with heat, man.
They're coming out with heat.
I mean, he's like the third, fourth, man. More than that, man. They're making better records than a lot of and I get it because they're veterans and they understand the value of, like you said, frequency and vibrations and getting people to move, and they just know how to do it and make you listen. That was crazy, man.
Substance and
I'm pretty sure that record's gonna be served. We gotta talk to Pudgy and see because that record.
I told him to jump on, but he's running around.
No worries. I mean,
yeah.
I'm looking at the chat and it's like, you know, now you get requests for the DJ pack. That's dope.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it up. He just sent me the artwork too. So, you know, but yeah, that's Bad Energy. He said, yo, I got an Afrobeat record. He sent it. I was like, I listen because I know he does a little bit of everything. He does country. He did country, drill, you name it. He did it, and he know how to change up his voice too. That's another art that artists don't know how to do and what to do. Like, your voice is an instrument. Your voice is a tool. You got to know how to, you know, switch it up. You know what I'm saying? Along with the music.
No, absolutely, man. I think it's great that you know. Oh shit! Sorry, y'all. That wasn't supposed to happen. That he did something different. That's really special. Thanks for sharing that. Definitely different. Anyway, the record is Bad Energy by Pudgy the Fat Bastard featuring Davion Forever. So whoever Davion Forever is the other artist on the track. It sounds like it's all him, but I guess it's there's Davion's on it as well. And this is one of the records that you could probably take to the continent and get played and build a nice base out there. You know, you don't have to be here in America anymore. The music business is so global. It's not even funny. You don't have to be here anymore. So always keep that in mind for everybody who's
Did you talk about the Latin festival we was at, the Latin joint we was at last night? Seeing Latin artists perform, the Sony joint?
I did. I brought that up. That was something special, man. So yeah, me, Swerve, a couple other people from New York jumped around last night. Had one of them nights, you know, like we like to say, and ended up at the Latin Music Conference, the Latin Alternative Music Conference, Sony Music Showcase, which was awesome. Most of y'all know, just like anything else. Major labels have the different divisions. They, each one of them has a huge Latin division, and this is just a New York. I mean, you had everybody in there from all the labels and all of Latin music representing different countries: Venezuela, Colombia, all of South America, all of Central America, of course, the Caribbean, Mexico. Um, in New York, man, and they're still here. They're here till Thursday. So if anybody wants to try to pop through there, they're at the Intercontinental Hotel. I think that's 44th Street in Manhattan. It's one of those things I would just pull up and just F it, man. Just go, and they were happy to see us because we represented hip hop and the urban side of music. I don't just say hip hop, but the urban side, and we represent a huge crossover potential for them. Right. So when Latin artists do music with other, I don't care whether it's hip hop artists, reggae artists, or dancehall artists, or Afro beats artists, or whatever, it's another type of connection that it's still the same vibe and frequency, but it grows exponentially. And a lot of them want to jump on this call. So hopefully it opens up a new chapter, a new energy for us. And
What was the name of that conference? Sorry?
the Latin Alternative Music Conference.
All right, thank you.
No doubt. Yes, definitely online and stuff. All right, let's play some more music. We're gonna go with. Hold on, I lost my I think I lost my freaking order. Man, sorry, y'all. All right, let me just play what I haven't played. So we'll play this. The new classics, new reggae classics. Yeah, relaxing vibes. Shout out to the flute going crazy. The energy, a little bit of rockers, roots, and culture. But more lovers rock. You know what I mean? So anyway, if you want to get into the subcultures of reggae, let me know. I'll give y'all the whole blueprint. But anyway, big up to Jeannie Sweetness on that last one. Jeannie, tell everybody what that is. Who that is. You on mute?
Yes, Lioness. That's Christopher Martin, not Romaine Virgo. That's Christopher Martin. And I did send CL. It hit 30,000 streams, which is good because, oh, by the way, that's produced by Bobby, which of course he was here in the spring, but last year. But I'm glad that you all love it. It's on the site, most definitely. There are 5 different tracks on the rhythm, but Bobby released them all individually as singles. But I absolutely love the response. Look, yeah.
Yeah,
The
that's
first
what's
one,
up.
Copperwoods from Bermuda. I love it. It's with the same vibe as the Afrobeat that you played, with no negative vibes, just chill breeze, have a good time. So I love that one.
I'm about to make myself a nice Appleton and Coke. So to go with the vibe. Yeah, I see you. I see you with the wine, Britt. I'm gonna get me a little rum in my cup, some ice, splash of some sorrel or something. Anyway, big up all the Jamaicans and all of the reggae music. That being said, we're gonna play some more music. And if y'all need these, go ahead, Anarchy. Go ahead. DJ Anarchy. You good? You there? Can't hear you. Might be your mic settings.
Anarchy.
1 2 1 2. Yeah, Anarchy. Might be your mic settings. I'm not sure. Check your audio.
Could you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, my bad. As soon as I was about to talk, someone actually called. Yeah, but the record is a
Long
nice
time.
Ginny, bless up yourself for
Come
the
on.
youth. Long time, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so yeah, the record is a nice old school reggae vibes, man. You know that kind of vibes there, you're on the beach in your Mesh Marina, you know what I mean? And you're just chilling on the beach with your apple turnaround, man. You know what I mean?
Bingo. What island you calling in from, man? Where you tapping in from?
Anarchy, can you please introduce yourself properly, please? Thank you.
Okay, so I'm originally from Trinidad, but I'm actually based in Houston. I'm a Sirius XM DJ. I got a show on Sirius XM every Sunday.
Boom. Okay.
Yeah, that's the short intro.
That's what's up. All right, so what did you think about the Collie Buddz record?
Which one was the Collie Buddz? The one before?
Yes.
Yeah, that was cool too. That was a nice vibe too. I was trying to figure out who it was. But yeah, that's a nice, relaxing vibe too. Both of them go hard, you know?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
man.
cool, man. Well, welcome to the call, man. Honored to have you on Big Up Serious Radio. Sit up DJ Gringo, Miss Pat McKay, the whole I guess what is it now? Because I know they changed it into it was the Marley channel now. Now I think it's Shaggy channel. I'm not sure what's going on, but they do play good reggae.
Yeah, I'm actually on I'm on Globalization on Pitbull's channel.
Oh, so you're doing bigger things. Excuse me. All right. Bigger Cume. That's what's up. Well, if you ever do a sweet reggae set, put those songs in there and send me a text so I can listen.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Also, if they need any interviews or anything, you can send them my way too, because I also interview the artists and stuff too. So
But Collie Buddz is definitely down. I know that. Put your information in the chat and we'll make the link.
okay, for sure. All right.
And also this artist that we're about to play, I'm pretty sure will also want to do that as well. Check this record out. You already know how we do. We just play what we play. And let me know what y'all think about this one.
Hey, Russian.
Get up when you want that liquor. Press up on my trigger. I come first always before you. Wet up, make it sliding quicker. Get up when you want that liquor. Press up on my trigger. I come first always before you. Wet up, make it sliding quicker. Slide through. Come get this good love I provide you. Night news. Queen of the bedroom and on the Bible. I do all that you like when in your arrival. Slide through. You got me wide open. I'm a queen, your face when me throne is. And for me neck, you fi hold me, show up me, wet and sloppy like a macaroni. I know TV, but me want you fi show me why me are your only. Cause if I know me, then you a go still feel lonely. I make you get up when you want that liquor. Press up on my trigger. I come first always before you. Wet up, make it sliding quicker. Get up when you want that liquor. Press up on my trigger. I come first always before you. Wet up, make it sliding quicker.
Slide through. Come get this good love I provide you. You first then me. I wanna give you plenty. Shanty, I'm gonna get you there eventually. Trust me, I'm gonna make you say you love me before you love me. My girl, slide through. Come get this good love I provide you. I wanna give you plenty. I wanna have you in Bentley. Trending, gal, you're trendy. Staring at pictures you send me. Trying to move past friendly. Trying to
Get up when you want that liquor. Press up on my trigger. I come first always before you. Wet up, make it sliding quicker. Get up when you want that liquor. Press up on my trigger. I come first always before you. Wet up, make it sliding quicker.
I was gonna go to the next song, but I said no. Let's talk about this for 2 seconds.
Oh
All right, I'm gonna go with a controversial statement. But first of all, shout out to DJ Epidemic. He sent that record in. Epidemic, I don't know if you want to say something real quick. Okay, not sure, but I'm gonna say something I think is controversial, but I don't think it's I just think it's real. Drake got his ass whooped by Kendrick, no doubt about it. He lost. So, however, I think if Drake is going to come back confidently, he's going to have to make an incredible body of work. Period. I think Drake is he's from Toronto, Canada. From Toronto, Canada. Toronto, Canada. Lingo, their dress, all of their flavor is based on Caribbean vibes, mostly Jamaica. I'm gonna go out there and say that. Jamaica, yes, Trinidad, the whole Caribbean, but a lot of it is really. I'm saying that he has to go to the bag with Jamaica, with dancehall, with everything that the Caribbean has to offer, but really with Jamaica to completely. I think he would be back. That's my personal opinion. I know I knew this is going to be a controversial statement I'm making, but I'm standing on what I said. Israel, please speak to people.
All right, give me a second because I was about to go grab the proof of what I'm about to say.
All right, grab it.
I started to type something. Yeah, give me 1 second.
All right.
Post this in the chat and then circle back to me.
All right. Wait. Gee, I want to hear what Brittany has to say real quick because she's got all the faces in the world. Go ahead, Brittany.
Me? First of all, CL, with all of these like mood music that you've been playing, I'm gonna be drunk before 8 o'clock. But I do want to say I do like Drake with the melodies, not Drake with the raps, as Kendrick said. This is his bag. This is his bag. Like now, whether or not the Caribbean is going to embrace him, because Drake like to do the fake Jamaican accents. And we all know
that's a Canada thing, but that's a Canada thing.
I understand. I understand. And I cringe every time I hear someone from Canada that's not Drake do it. It's still kind of cringy. And I understand that's the culture, but like you got to understand this is the American market. So when we hear Jamaican flavor, we're just kind of used to authentic Jamaican flavor. So it kind of comes off as inauthentic. Now listen, I understand what you're saying. Like that's authentic for that area, for Canada, for them, right? But then when you're breaking into an American market, it comes off to us as inauthentic because
I'm gonna disagree with you.
Okay, we can agree to disagree. You got me drunk before 8 o'clock.
I'm saying I'm gonna while at my I'm just saying the rest of the world, right?
The rest of the world.
Yeah, doesn't care about.
But he got his ass beat by Kendrick in America. We're not talking about the rest of the world because remember. Wait, hold on. I want to circle back to your point because you said if he has any chance of coming back from the Kendrick beat. Now, if he had a beef in Canada, anywhere else, then okay, CL. But like, this is Kendrick Lamar that we're talking about. Okay, in the video, he bodied Drake. Did you see the music video? Did you see the fake Drake in the music video? CL, like, I really need you to understand that the American market is not going to like necessarily embrace the Jamaican Drake. All right. Canada will, because that's what they're used to. But Jamaica is looking at Drake the same way America is. Oh, he go with his 55th accent of the year. I mean, is he from Atlanta? Is he from Jamaica? Is he from Toronto? Is he from Memphis?
Damn.
I don't know where he's from. Anyway, that's it. And I'm going to continue to drink. Carry on.
He's from Houston, Atlanta, Vegas.
That was funny.
Man, I forgot about that. He is from Atlanta, Vegas.
Okay, Israel, go. And then
okay, I posted a link. Because I started to say it just off of thought. And I said, hold on, let me go and find some posts. So I went into Google Trends and I put in Drake and I put in Kendrick. And he's a bigger artist than Kendrick, period. It's not even a discussion. It's not a happenstance. Kendrick didn't shoot past him in this moment or anything like that. You know what I mean? He's just a bigger artist than Kendrick. And he's going to continue to be a bigger artist than Kendrick. And his songs like the one we just heard are showing why he's going to continue to be a bigger artist than Kendrick, because they not like us. And I'm from the West. They not like us make me want to start dancing and walking. And I love this shit. It's cool as hell for the moment. But that song that just played, I could play that at a barbecue with my grandmother. You know what I mean? I played They Not Like Us at a barbecue with old ladies like, man, play some of that Afrobeat stuff. Play some of that. So I'm just saying that much. I'm saying that Kendrick and Drake is not, as far as an artist are, Kendrick is here, Drake is here on a national level, on a global level, and his audience extends far beyond where Kendrick's will ever possibly be. Now in certain communities, is Kendrick a bigger artist? Yes, just like Future's a bigger artist in certain communities to certain people than Drake. But just numbers wise and the reality of their impact, the type of money they're making, the type of lifestyle they're going to live, is not even a comparable.
Boom. Okay. I knew this was gonna spark a conversation. We got a lot of people. Okay, Jeannie, you go real quick. We're gonna go to Bionic. Everybody, let's not over elaborate. I just want everybody to be able to speak.
Yeah, I just wanted to just go right quick. I really wanted to hear what Brittany said, and I just absolutely love her honesty. But so what you have here is Shensia trying to get back her fans in the Caribbean because she made some remarks that were taken wrong, and so she's trying to get back. And then Drake, knowing that we're going to embrace him because Russian, who is the producer for that tune, is everybody's friend. He's really cool. So Drake and Shensi are both trying to get us back, is what they're doing. And Drake is more diversified than Kendrick, if I can say it that way, as to why he would be a bigger star. He can do all the different genres. You know, he's multi-generational, you know. So pretty much that's just it. But I think it's a boom tune. Israel, I just want you to know that the song is about sex. It's really freaky and really naughty. And I just wanted you to know that before you played it in front of grandma. Big tune.
Yeah, I heard it, but she still won't be rocking. They still won't be rocking.
It's so funny because grandmas, this stuff goes right over their head. They would have no clue. All right, let's go Queen B, because you know you the queen. Go ahead, you speak your piece, and then we're gonna come back to Bionic. Sorry, Bionic. I know you're ready to go in, because I know you.
Kendrick had his moment, but Drake, the fans is just, you know, he has a lot of fans. He's multi-generational. He crossed many genres. Kendrick has his moment. He's definitely dragging it out though, but Drake is not gonna really have a huge impact on his career.
Queen, can I just ask you really quickly? In the history of hip hop, with as long as fire diss tracks have been going on and it's sustained support, why is Kendrick, who only tweeted the songs, only posted the videos and the music, dragging it out? Especially, pardon me, not to cut you off, but with the intensity that Drake trolled Meek Mill with back-to-back, he performed back-to-back at every show for a year straight. How is Kendrick dragging this out?
I just feel like he's dragging it out. Looking at other diss records, I don't think anyone, any other artist really went to this level. I mean, I don't see nothing wrong. It's definitely bringing hip hop culture, bringing the art of, hip hop together. But I think overall, a music standpoint, as far as Drake, with all different genres and different multi-generations, not going to impact him for his entire music career. But I definitely see that he's taking it. He got to win, and he's going to take it on out. Might last till Christmas. Oh,
and I'll tell you, a lot of people got, let's just keep the drink going. Bionic, go ahead, say your piece. Then we're gonna go to B-Tip, because B-Tip doesn't chime in too much, but I got to hear what he's saying from the West Coast. But go ahead.
I completely understand what you're saying about Drake coming back, but we all gotta again get out of our little cubby hole of hip hop. That is not the only music genre out there. And yeah, Drake can jump in any zone and he'll be okay. Like Israel said, he is the bigger artist. The problem is folks like Britain, I'm sorry, say, oh, well, it's not authentic. Since when did Americans give a fuck about anything being authentic? Ever. Ever. Beyonce just dropped a country album.
Wait a minute.
And you're a fan. And it's not authentic. So at the end of the day, Americans. I didn't interrupt you. I stayed on mute during your talk. So what I'm saying is as a collective whole, Americans have never really cared about authenticity until it covered something they didn't like or didn't want to like. Now, at the end of the day, yeah, Kendrick got Drake. Kendrick is a better rapper than Drake. Drake is a better artist than Kendrick. It just is what it is. But at the end of the day, as far as this battle right here, Drake or Kendrick is Busta Douglas, Drake is Tyson. It just is what it is when it comes to the music as a collective.
Yo, that's so disrespectful.
You could say it's disrespectful.
That's a hell of an analogy.
You could say it's disrespectful, but Busta Douglas knocked out Tyson. Okay,
But Busta Douglas was a one-shot deal.
Hold on,
Busta Douglas was a one-shot deal. He wasn't the top of his craft for his entire career, and then ran into a pop star who raps. Busta Douglas was a one-shot deal. Let's be real.
Again, I'm just using that analogy here, and again, take it high, go as deep as you want to or as shallow as you want to. I'm just calling it how I'm calling it. So at the end of the day, and again, that's no disrespect to Kendrick. But Kendrick as a artist, like I said, is not that guy. I love Kendrick, but he's not that guy. So at the end of the day, it just is what it is. Drake will be fine. Drake just needs to go in whatever lane he wants to, do whatever he wants to do. He'll be fine. Nobody really gives a fuck. I'm done.
This is good. This is good content here, boy. Some punches getting thrown. Busta Douglas and Mike Tyson. Nasty.
That's the worst analogy ever, man. What the hell?
The worst thing I've ever heard.
All right, hold on. We're gonna do this real quick. B-Tip, Big Red, K-Max, Earl. I know Earl waiting to go in. We're gonna let Earl sort of close it out. I know Israel wants to chime back in. Let's just get everybody in real quick. Go ahead, B-Tip.
All right, y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, what up, man? So real quick with this situation here. So when this first started, man, I had posted. I shared a post. It said, PSA, liking Kendrick Lamar doesn't mean you are now required to hate Drake. The reason I said that because a lot of people switched up on Drake. That's one thing. But the main reason I posted that is because I didn't want shit to happen to neither one of them. I come from going from Long Beach to New York, Jersey, in the middle of that shit with Tupac and Biggie. So I look at this shit way different. I don't throw hand signs up. I don't play around with this shit because the shit gets real. So on that note, like I said in the comments, Drake is gonna be good, man. Dude is dope. Kendrick is dope. I just said Drake maybe need to take a vacation for a second, take a break. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy life, enjoy your money. But he gonna be good. And I just really, out of all this, I just don't want nobody to get hurt, basically. And that's all. That's my piece right there.
Yeah, good point. Can't be mad at that. Big Red.
Yeah, I want to say that listening to Drake singing is, I believe Drake can still survive with it. You know what I'm saying? With the singing, rapping, he's a like most of them said, he's a variety. He's like Target. So no matter what it is, he's gonna survive in whatever, whatever Drake does, because Drake, he's a number one artist. He got number ones on the chart. So a lot of those artists that hit number ones, they don't go away. Now you go look at the beef between Jay-Z and Nas. Both of them still got lucrative careers still after the beef. You know what I'm saying? So I believe Drake's gonna be fine. I believe right now Kendrick doing his victory lap. And I can say it's a Canelo against Floyd Mayweather fight, you know what I mean? Floyd jumped weight classes because he was tired. You know, Floyd went to different weight classes because he kept winning. If you keep winning, you jump different classes, you know. Now, Floyd lose, but all I got to say is, you know, Canelo did. But it's just the fact of, I think Drake's going to bounce back and he's going to do it. That's it.
Shout out to DJ Yellowman in the comments, throwing some light shots. It's all good. I agree that both of them will have careers. They'll be fine, ultimately. Battles happen, people win, people lose. Do you have the fortitude to keep going and to fight through it? That's the bottom line. Stay down and you will lose. Get up and start swinging again. Get up and start working out again. You'll be back in the gym. You'll be back in the fight. Anyway, all right. Let's go Earl and then K-Max. And I guess Brittany's trying to spin the block, shoot everybody.
I'll keep it brief. I really like the song with Drake and Shenseea. The part of me that Brittany mentioned in terms of the authenticity is a bit concerned with this seeming like they're, you know, as I think Jeannie mentioned, they're both trying to extend the olive branch, right? To get back in good graces with like the Caribbean fan base and the Black Caribbean fan base. So I appreciate him here. I don't know what his plan and his strategy is. I really wish that he hadn't come out with the Sexy Red feature. I really wish he hadn't done the Wagwan Delilah, because it seemed like he was trying to ha-ha, he himself out of the Kendrick beef. And, you know, for the kind of artist that he is, I think that he did himself a disservice. I'm not upset at Kendrick still supporting him, Not Like Us, considering how intense so many other, I mean, to ether somebody is a verb. You know what I'm saying? Like, Takeover, everybody knows what that is. And these were songs that lasted for months and months and months. It's not something that came out 2-3 months ago. And on top of that, Drake and his entire camp literally begged this man. He said, drop, 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 drop. He said, nah, not this time, nigga. You following through. So Kendrick follows through, and now he's doing too much and he's dragging it. I think that is an extreme level of hypocrisy, because everybody's seeing their favorite get beat up on by somebody who's considered to be a more segmented rapper. About Drake being a bigger artist, statistically, yes, but comparatively, each time he and Kendrick drop within the same year, Kendrick's music performs better than his. I think that Drake, I don't want to disrespect him, but when you eat light food or candy food, you have to eat more of it, right? So I think he has to put out more music to stay relevant compared to Kendrick, who, I mean, in 616 in LA, he said, I live in circadian rhythms of a shooting star. I drop once in a blue, but when I do, everybody in the world is going to look and see it. So I think that that's the difference. And when you talk about bigger, I think that Kendrick has a larger impact, even though Drake is more popular because of the volume and the kind of music he puts out. A lot of people are comparing Drake's pop stats to Kendrick's rap stats. I don't even think that that's right, but I'll let it go. That's my piece.
Yeah, man. It's a lot of this definitely sparked a lot in people in rap. Shout out to J. Cole. He stepped out of it. Probably the smartest man out of everybody. Removed himself from it. K-Max, sorry about that.
Yeah, I kind of agree with who was that, Earl, that said like pretty much no one is saying that Drake is not going to he's not going to eat anymore and he's done, he's finished, he's washed up. The point being is what Kendrick did was an intricate and surgical character assassination. You literally had people, I've seen people say like, I listen to him now and say it, because now that Millie Bobby Brown pictures and all that other like creepy stuff that he's done in the past, all that stuff is coming out, and people are looking like, man, they're not enjoying the songs the same way. That and the fact that like, man, you might as well call K-Dot a prophet. He said on the last album, don't push me, otherwise I'll make you a song. And he literally made Drake a song. There were bands, and I saw videos of bands in Brooklyn
playing not like us. I've never seen a song. We could talk about Take Over, all that cannabis, the cannabis diss, all these diss songs. And like in the hip hop community and the urban circles, yes, it was big. It was a big deal. This song is transcended. I mean, like half an hour after it came out, NBA, the playoffs was playing it during the breaks. And this song, I've not gone anywhere since that song. It's been like over a month where you do not hear it at least once. And people start bopping, and it's crazy. Even at the NASCAR thing here in Chicago this past weekend, at Bubba Wallace's backyard barbecue, they started playing that. People like, yeah. I'm like, it's just insane. And everyone keeps like undermining Kendrick Lamar like he's a half-ass artist. And yeah, I agree. You shouldn't like compare pop status. I mean, numbers are BS these days. People forget you used to have to like play records, and that's how you get your spins. Now you can just sit up there and hit repeat on Spotify, and everyone think that these songs are great. It's totally a different dynamic as far as that with the numbers. But I mean, yeah. And plus the way that Kendrick come out and he actually like creates a project, it's something that you have heart in, and something that you can like enjoy, like a good meal. Kind of like the other analogy with sugary snacks. Dude was putting out like the same album year after year after year with said new popular young artists, eerily to stay with the young crowd. So there's that. But I mean, the nonsense that Kendrick is just some like Guinness moment. The dude won a Pulitzer Prize as a rapper. That's crazy in itself. So I mean, yes, they will both be. And I just want to say, like, people are really underestimating the emotional damage that this could probably actually have on Drizzle. I mean, who knows how he's gonna come out of this.
All right. This is like a bunch of therapists and doctors talking about Drake and Kendrick Lamar. This is getting deep. Brittany, we'll let you close out and say your piece.
I'll be brief. I want to address Bionic first. Bionic, in the parameters of the conversation that we were having in the beginning of this discussion, CL posed the question about the specifics of the beef between Kendrick Lamar and Drake. Okay, no one's taking credit away from Drake from being a sensation, especially in the pop arena. Okay, I don't want to hear anybody talk about where's real rap, where's the rappers, where's rap. And I believe that you were one of those people who was complaining about where's the rap. So then you finally get the rap, and then you sit on this call and you critique me, and I catch strays out of nowhere because I agree that I'm enjoying the real rap. Kendrick and Drake have been shooting shots at each other for years now. We finally get an epic battle. And you want to bring in statistics from Drake's past. I mean, he did a song with Sexy Red, and Kendrick say, I see 2 bad bitches. I think I see 3. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to hear nothing about where's the real rap when real rap is sitting right in front of you, and we can't take a moment to appreciate the mastery of Kendrick Lamar. I hear day after day after day, all these old heads, these backpackers, these I know everything about hip hop and you don't, sit on a call and say, where's the rap? Well, here it is, Bionic, and everybody else. Here's the rap. And then you get on there and you say he's doing too much. He ain't doing enough. All right, I'm done.
That ain't what I said. I said my shot was based on authenticity and where Drake had to go. I never said,
we can go there.
wait. If you come at me correct, because I never said Drake needs to stop rapping. You talk about based on the context of this conversation, CL was talking about what Drake needs to do to sustain himself currently after this, not rap. And you were saying, if you go the Jamaican route, which is Toronto, which is where Toronto was influenced from, it would be authentic. And I said, since when has anybody in America really cared about authenticity? And I'm talking about masses. I'm not talking about specific subgroups and subcultures. I'm talking about as a collective whole. We
But why
have
are we talking
never
about
cared about
America
authenticity.
as a collective whole if we're talking specifically about the battle between Kendrick Lamar and Drake? And when it
We
comes
were
to
talking about
authenticity, I would argue that we've moved further away from rap than we ever have. And Kendrick Lamar made a decision to bring it back to the rap, to what it is about. If this is not what rap is about, I don't know what rap is. If that's your destination, I don't understand. Help me understand, Bionic. Because what is rap? Is it Kiki? Do you love me? Is that rap?
Yo, go to another song. See, I forgot to tell you. You was right a couple of weeks ago about when you said the girls, the ladies where you was at, and they wanted R. Kelly. So in the past 2 weeks, I've been getting hella requests from women, only women, older women for R. Kelly. And with that being said, probably maybe me and a few others, one that be outside. I DJ 2-3 times out of the week. And I said it before, fans is finicky, but also fans sometimes don't even care about the shit we up here arguing about. They don't give a fuck about rap. When they want to party, when they got drinks in them, yeah, I play both. I'm not choosing no side. I was always in the middle with this whole thing. Yes, I play more Drake stuff than I play Kendrick when I'm outside. People enjoy that sound, that frequency. Not saying that they dislike Kendrick any less, but yes, I play that more. As a person that DJ, I look. Yes, I like the boom bap. I like all the music, but when I'm working, I can't play rapidy rap unless it's a bunch of dudes. I play for women. Okay, that's who I play for. I could care less about the dudes. The dudes want to follow the women anyway. And 9 times out of 10, if I got a bunch of women on the floor, dudes come to me, yo, what you need? A drink? They give me some money. They give me dap. That's how it is. And I'm just saying that because I'm always outside at least 3-4 times out of the week. So when I see things, my experience is way different than what everybody else is talking about. I'm trying to get paid. It ain't about, for me, like, they beef ain't giving me no money other than me DJing in these spots. I'm worrying about, it's cool, we could talk about it, but I'm not getting I'm not getting my drawers in a bunch about all this shit. Cool, I like both of them. I'm on neither side. I never was. So that's my thing.
Fuck you guys, man. I'm just joking. I think hip hop is just, this is a part of it, man. You know, this is sometimes cats, everybody's cool, and then something happens. Everybody, two rappers got to pull a sword out, pause, and go to battle. And that's how it goes. You got a winner and a loser. The truth is, it's temporary anyway. Got to continue to go on. So, anyway, I do think he can find his way back by what I was saying was being authentic to. That is what it is where he's from. This Caribbean culture is just so strong in Canada that when you do honor that, it crosses over to Jamaicans and Caribbean people, whether that's in New York, whether that's New York, England, Jamaica, wherever, and it carries different, man. This song with Sincere will get played, guaranteed.
See, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
By show of hands, who listened to Kendrick Lamar before Good Kid, Mad City?
I had to.
I was at Kendrick's first New York show at Southpaw. It was a bar on Park Slope, and it was for the Section 80 mixtape, and he's only supposed to let people
Because I was
inside.
going to ask if any of y'all that's going back and forth and this debate haven't listened to Kendrick Lamar since the Pimp a Butterfly album, then y'all really lost in the sauce. Y'all don't know him like that. Probably just go ahead and stick to the Drake side and don't jump on the bandwagon because K Dot is hot. If you have not been listening to K Dot and you just found out he was him because he came at Drake, just stop. your statements don't hold no weight at all. Stop. You jumping on the bandwagon. Just stay where you at. And I rest my case.
Yeah, I did a show with Kendrick Lamar at Apple Music Store in Santa Monica for his I think the second mixtape. By that time, he had already been big, and the whole TDE came out, and it was huge. It was huge. You know, Cash took over the Promenade, and that's I don't even remember what year that was. But shout out to Toyin, who was at Apple at the time, set that up. And prior to that, Mims, who is my business partner, and was with this one, when he had his second album, we actually put Jay how am I forgetting Jay's name? But anyway, basically we had the whole TDE in the video, and they all came out, showed love, supported. So there's a history there.
J Rock.
J Rock. I don't know why I'm forgetting. Thank you, B-Tip. My God. Anyway, so there's love there, and from way before, and I'm proud of him because you can't count on how many fingers could you count that caliber of rap artists to come up out of nothing. It's just one of them things. It's catching lightning in the bottle. Well, I ain't gonna say that, but he earned that. He got there. So gotta give him props. Cuddy, go ahead.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. I know y'all got all these great stories, but I remember 2015, I believe, when Kendrick first got popping, that first album, when Future had it was Future was lit. I think it was Dirty Sprite 2 around that time, Jumpman and all that shit. It was at Powerhouse, and Future went on. Kendrick was the headliner of the night. Future went on, tore down. Kendrick went on, everybody left. That man was performing in front of garbage. So I kind of remember when he wasn't really that in New York. So I mean, I know a lot of y'all saying he's been that since he really wasn't for real, but he's always been dope. I liked him since Section 80. That's when I got Kendrick. But I remember when niggas wasn't fucking with that at all. I watched niggas literally walk out the door. I'm like, I felt bad for the nigga. I'm like, he's dope. You feel me? I knew him from before.
Yeah. The problem is with radio shows got a different type of fan.
Right. Yeah, you feel me? I really watched it, but then maybe 3-4 years later, everybody stayed for him. Oh, not even that. I remember when he did the Damn album and he packed out the Barclays. And he was at the same venue. I remember niggas walked out for him. So, you know what I mean?
Well, they say men lie, women lie. Numbers
don't. Yeah, that's what they say.
Break 482 sold 98.6 billion.
And I just want to say that's cool. That's cool, right? And I understand what y'all are talking about. But at the end of the day, when you see a rapper that's actually rapping, that's actually doing what you said that hip hop in the space of hip hop is missing, and they bring that back and you don't support it, I feel like he's getting the support that he should have gotten a long time ago right now.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not that he's doing too much, it's that he's finally getting the recognition for the work that he's put in. And y'all act like rappers can't grow as individuals and as artists.
Hold on. But that's the whole point, right? I mean,
but that is the whole point.
These are musicians that are going at it. I'm not even trying to necessarily compare on that level. I think that's a metric that you can look at. But at the end of the day, Kendrick Lamar punched Drake in the mouth. Lyrically, he did.
He did.
Right now,
and that's all that we're saying in the confines of this battle, because everyone's trying to bring in all these extra external things in the context of the battle. It is what it is. Kendrick won, and it's why are people so uncomfortable with that? Especially when you said
because everybody wants to be right.
No, but there are people who are fans too. People love Drake. There are people who
I love Drake. I love Drake, but I also love the lyricism that Kendrick brought back that so many people were saying was missing. So it's can we take a moment to appreciate it without saying, oh, Kendrick's doing too much, oh, this ain't it, whatever. But peace and love to y'all. I'll let y'all have it.
Brittany drinking that good shit. All right.
Hey man, look, I'm in and out, but I'm feeling whatever. But it's way too much lower level shit, like bringing what he did down. And I've been saying this for the last couple of months because it's been on this call as well.
Yeah, you have.
People are not. They're the word I'm looking for. They are minimizing what this fool has done in the past couple of months, and also minimizing this nigga's whole career. I came on, I heard Cuddy talking about when he saw him early. Listen, my group HISD, he performed down here. This is 2011. We had actually just come back from New York. We did that Beats, Lyrics, and Arts thing. I know it goes to every city. We did that. Kendrick was on that show. This is 2011. We had more people out there when we were there than versus when he came on. So fucking what? In 1 year, Good Kid, Mad City comes out and the whole dynamic changed. That was due to him and his art. Can't give that to nobody else. And for a person to go from that type of crowd, like Cuddy was talking about, like I'm saying, to where he is now, give that man his credit. Because guess what? Aesthetically, amongst the pop world, Kendrick does not look like how you are supposed to look, nor does he make the type of music. No, let me not even say make the type of music. Be on the same type of intellect musically that most pop artists that are in that position can do. So stop minimizing this fool's credit. I ain't saying you, but I'm just saying anybody. Like I've been seeing that shit for the past couple months.
In the beginning, I was with the last statement. I don't know if I'm going to agree with you on that.
No. What part? I want to say before I get a call.
The last part of the statement, which is, you're saying that pop artists are supposed to be, I guess, more intellectual.
Okay, check this out. I'm about to ask you something real quick. I'm about to ask you something real quick. I'm about to ask you something real quick. Who have been the biggest artists in hip hop? Name them off. Up until now.
Okay, we're talking numbers, right?
The biggest artists. We talking about Drake. We talking about Jay-Z. We talking about. We can go Tupac, Eminem. Let's go down the line. How many of them have been on the type of time that Kendrick has been on? We talking about black cultural shit. How many of them have been on that? Is that their MO?
Nas has been on it.
No, Nas, see, oh boy, y'all better be glad. Y'all better hope I get a call. Nas went through a reimagining in 2001 when everyone discovered who he was when he dropped Stillmatic. That was not the same Nas on Illmatic and through. They had to do a rebrand for him. And all of a sudden, just like J. Cole, boy, I can get into it. We've got to rebrand you. We got to turn you into this Messiah type of rapper. That was not his MO before that. That nigga was on some goddamn mafioso shit. They had to rebrand him. And Nas was not the biggest artist. So again, I ask, who has been on this type of time? Y'all can't, I'm saying name them off. I could get into a conversation if you want to really get into a conversation.
Quantum, I kind of want to sustain your argument in the sense of everybody evolves. Everybody evolves, and there is an evolution for everybody. Some folks, it's a natural evolution based on their life, based on their circumstances, based on their success and or their failure. Other times, it is an artist team saying, hey, this ain't working. Let's try this. Let's try this. Let's try this. That's where the quote unquote authenticity aspect kind of starts playing in the gray area. Because all of us, every single person has multiple sides to them. You have your business side that may be kind of cutthroat, like I do what I need to do to get stuff done. But then in your family, you're a little bit softer. Dealing with your mother, dealing with your woman or your man, or dealing with your children, you're a little bit softer. Then in other aspects, you might play in the gray a little bit with your homies. You may make some jokes that you may not make in other places. Does that mean we're not being authentic? It depends on how we want to frame things. And again, us, we always want to try to box people into our own personal understanding. We always want to try to box each other into something that we can take and we can digest, and it's not always like that. So grandfather clock, quantum, whatever y'all want to call him, is not wrong. He's not.
Part of that statement was wrong in my opinion, but that's just me. Okay. He said, boy, y'all lucky I'm at work. But I'm just saying that Nas did drop joints in it. I know what he's saying. They definitely had Nas doing the firm and all this other nonsense to keep it real. But Nas always had something in there, somewhere. Maybe not on that firm album, but he did always have something in there. All right, play 2 more records. We're gonna call it a day. Man, I thought this was gonna be a laid back, chill Wednesday. Motherfuckers start talking Kendrick and Drake, and it goes left.
Hey, F all that. Shout out Shabuzi.
Shabuzi, #1 in the country.
And Beyonce, both of them. Bionic.
Oh,
yeah, Shabuzi been doing it though.
Oh.
Beyonce has also been.
That need to be pushed everywhere. That need to be pushed everywhere. Video and everything. So that need to be pushed at the top. That need to be at the top. All women, positive, dope. That's dope. That is dope. That is dope.
Shout out to Van. Now, all right, so who the heck was on that record? MC Light set it off. I know the Brat jumped on there. I know Rhapsody jumped on there. Some people I just could not make out who the voice was.
It was only what 4 people, right? And Van, right?
5 or 6.
Was it?
No, it was 4. It was the Brat. No, it was the Brat, Light, Rhapsody, and Van.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What song you listen to, Sia?
All over the place. My bad. No. Oh, yeah, the Brat was on there. That's what I'm saying. The Brat. All right.
Yeah, the Brat, the first female artist to go platinum. The very first.
That might not be true. I think Boss beat her to that.
Boss.
Out of Detroit.
I know Boss. I'm serious. I mean, is that?
I know that, it's close. All right, let's play this last joint. Hold on, let me try to cue things up here. There's a lot going on. I got to roll out. Let me try to change some settings over here. Hope everybody's still with us. And if you are, welcome to Music Wednesdays.
What was the name of that last record?
Hold on.
Big Ball or Two Ball.
Say that again.
Two Ball.
Oh, Too Bold. That's right. TOOBOLD.
Yeah, that need to be pushed, man. That right there. That need to be pushed in the communities everywhere. Word.
All right.
Young and old. That's dope.
You don't know how I'm feeling on a rocky day. I'm not gonna go out my way. And if you knew better than you call me up to check on me.
Also here?
You don't. You drain me of all my love, but you don't ever fill up the cup.
You still here?
What am I to say
Mute up.
to you? I've had worse days, but I made it through. And I find it hard to focus when the lights are on. And how's it gonna feel when I'm only gone? I hold you near and dear to me. The memories talking about A to Z. Too bad you're never gonna hear from me. You're living in a fantasy. Hope you wake up someday and you remember me.
Is anybody playing right now?
Too bad
Look,
you're
Yo, CL, you're muted.
you will be missed.
I don't know if you're
You
playing
gotta,
something.
you gotta move your screen over. He's playing a video right now.
Y'all ain't hear nothing?
No, it was playing. It's playing. It's playing. It was playing.
I ain't hear nothing.
You gotta move his. Whoever got to move your screen. Or he's playing a music video. He's playing a music video.
Wait, y'all couldn't hear nothing?
No, I heard it. I heard it. I was hearing it. It was playing.
We heard
it. Some of us heard it.
Yeah, I didn't hear nothing.
That's
it was
not
dead
good.
silent.
All right, so I know they made some new updates on what do you call this? Zoom. But I'm saying, who did not hear
It was loud and clear.
I did. I didn't even see a screen pop up. I didn't hear anything. Cuddy. I don't know if
Me neither. Me neither. Earlier, I ain't hear nothing. Epidemic just text me. He ain't hear nothing either.
I heard it.
It was no problem. Why'd you stop it?
That's what I'm saying.
That's weird as hell. Why
Wait
some
a
of
minute,
y'all heard it so close then?
Cuddy, when you was listening, was you looking at everybody on the screen?
Did y'all update your apps?
If you were looking at your screen and you saw everybody on the screen, that's why you couldn't hear it. Swipe to the right. That way you go to the main screen.
Nah, I'm on a computer, but usually when CL pull up a video, it just automatically whatever he do. Yeah.
It might. I don't know if there's a bug with this new. I know today I was having problems with when people raise their hands. I couldn't see. They changed up the app, like I guess within the last week.
The hackers are going crazy, man. The whole state of Texas was out. The whole internet and that state of Texas was out for the whole day yesterday. The whole internet spectrum was out.
I thought y'all got hit with I thought y'all got hit with the remnants of the hurricane.
Well, Houston got the most damage. They still out of power. They don't even have power in Houston. My daughter live in Houston, man. She's been out of power for 3 days now. And she just texted me talking about they're gonna be out for another several days.
It's all crazy.
It's like 100 degrees out. Man, I don't even know how to survive.
It should be in Houston too, right?
Couple days. Yeah, it should be up in a couple days. I had power the whole time, but it's a lot of folks that didn't.
Right, a lot of people don't got power, and what I'm trying to understand, I thought Houston's electrical system was below ground. I think that's probably
absolutely not. Absolutely
not.
So you got to think
it was the wind that did damage. They said it was the wind. The wind came in like at 84 miles an hour and damaged the power.
Knocked down.
So CL, you got to think in New York, y'all live on top of a whole city, so y'all can put things under it. Here, we're already below sea level, so that's the reason why there's not a lot of things underground. For them to do that, it's going to take a lot of money. Billions. Take a lot of time to do that. So a lot of those power lines are above ground, and if you do get windstorms, it's going to knock shit out. And a lot of the that's how the infrastructure is built up, because it's flat land. So no, it's not underground.
Okay. And that wind just came whipping through and just tore up all the electrical grid. And Texas is on its own electrical grid anyway, which is crazy.
And that's the
whole nation they all united in one grid, and Texas is all by itself. We all by ourselves with our own little grid, Lone Star State, for real.
Good old
that's what I was about to say. The power companies are bribing the governor and the senators, so they're in the pocket of the utility companies. Therefore, they screw over all the people in the state of Texas.
Once you get in that realm, now you control shit. So I was talking to somebody today. So we got this shit here called Centerpoint. There's not supposed to be monopolies in America, period. But it's basically a monopoly. It's basically a monopoly. If you come here and you get an electric company, the electric companies are different, but it's still siphoning from Centerpoint's energy. So they are the main, just like they say, center point. But yeah, they've been on their own grid. They wanted to do that secession shit, all that MAGA bullshit. And anytime something like this happens, they don't want
and the
people
governor,
that
he's out in
union
China
money now.
somewhere. We
they
got the
don't want to put the
lieutenant
people that
governor
are
running
actually
shit. He
over. They
don't
don't
know
want to put
shit.
their face. They don't want to put their face out there because them fools know that this is the end result of trying to do all of that shit on your own instead of having this shit processed throughout the country instead of just in this one big state.
I agree, man. I agree.
Essentially,
People living Falcons thinking nothing could happen to them.
Essentially, it's one of the things when it's good, it's good. When it's bad, oh, it's terrible. You know what I'm saying? And we learned that when that winter storm hit a couple years ago.
And the bad thing is, millions of people suffer for that shit.
Why haven't they fortified? Why haven't they fortified this? Why haven't they fixed this? Why haven't? Because that doesn't happen that often. So would you invest these millions, potentially billions of dollars in something that quote unquote statistically shouldn't happen? Or, you know what I'm saying? Or do you just save that money? Because then what happens? You put all that money into something that could happen, then it doesn't happen, and everybody's mad. Oh, y'all wasted that money. Da, 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 da. So
But
again,
Bionic, isn't it inevitable that this stuff is just gonna get worse?
Yeah,
honestly, that's if you believe in that. For us, yes, I believe.
Texas is below sea level, is what you're saying.
Hear what I'm saying. Hear what I'm saying. I'm a personal believer in prepare for everything if you possibly can.
Damn right.
That's me. But like he said, the powers that be, the people that run the money, the people that have the money, the people that are essentially going to have to spend and invest, you can't tell them that. You can't tell them to let's break it down in DJ terms. Do you want to buy Serato straight out, or do you want to go on a annual payment plan? The annual payment plan gets you all the new updates. The buying it straight out essentially says, hey, after this, you know what I'm saying? You got it, you own it, but you don't get no updates. You know what I'm saying?
Ideology. You have to understand that these people are the same people that follow folks that don't believe climate change is real. So why in the world? A lot of times people come to Houston, they like, man, why is y'all's public transportation not that good? Because this is an oil state. They want you driving. They don't want a bunch of subways and a bunch of mass transportation. That doesn't help their bottom line. So
yeah, I've been in Texas.
Ideology. You want to put that ideology into the same thing Bionic is saying. They're not going to invest in nothing like that if it ain't happening. But see, now it's happening more than ever. I've never seen storms like this in this state, and I've been here forever. But this shit has been unprecedented the last few years.
The last 10 years, bro. Like I remember,
it's not just the storm. It's the other weather changes too. Y'all be having serious,
listen, bro.
Conditions,
heat strokes, heat waves, droughts. It's been a drought in this area for like the last 6 year. I mean, and then when it rains, it flash floods, and tears shit up. I mean, it's
but
crazy.
Part of that flooding is because we're building. So anytime you're building, you're putting down more concrete.
Yeah,
the
water
soil
can
no longer soak up the water. So that's the reason why it floods so much right now.
And it's like even not being from there, but like I wanted to move to Houston. Like from 2010 to 2012, that was my main focus. Try to get to Houston, try to get to Houston, try to get to Houston. Ever since I went down there and I was like, nah, it's gonna take me a little while longer. As soon as I came back, all this weather just started going shit crazy, and I'm thankful I didn't go.
And Houston is overcrowded like a motherfucker though, too, man.
Goddamn right, stay away.
Even here is overcrowded. I mean,
brother, that's everywhere at this point. That's everywhere at this point, for real though.
America right now, and you can just see it, just construction everywhere, and it's just fucking out of control.
That's every major hub, bro. That's New York, that's LA, that's Houston, that's Atlanta, that's Miami. You know what I'm saying? That's everywhere, bro. Charlotte.
Yeah, you're right about that too, though.
This is another conversation that we will have to have at another time because we haven't got into the political conversation, but it's clearly on our timeline.
Look like Biden's hung it up. Biden's out of it, man. The way they're talking, like the Democrats gave up on him.
Wait, I don't want to go there right now. I know it's I see Earl lit up.
I say I'm a Democrat. I ain't gave up on him. I'm vote for him because if he died, at least Kamala become the first woman president. Hey, my stakes were bad. I'm riding with that all the way.
She's more of a corporate tool than the people in Texas. She does anything. She screwed all those people over in California.
I mean, but so
hold
is
on,
so.
Hold on. We still don't know how to watch the video.
Yeah. I don't know. All right, listen. I'll try it again before we leave. I'll be honest with you. I don't know why some people can't hear it and some cannot.
I heard the video,
but I'll try it again. There are clearly some new updates that have happened in the last 24. I'm not gonna say that, but since last week, right? So I'll do one time and then we're gonna end the call. All right, let's try it. Everybody see it?
I see it.
Oh yeah. All right, good looks.
You don't know how I'm feeling on a rocky day. I'm not gonna go out my way anymore. If you knew better than you called me up to check on me, you don't. You drain me of all my love, but you don't ever fill up the cup. I'm okay. What am I to say to you? I've had worse days, but I made it through. And I find it hard to focus when the lights are on. And how's it gonna feel when I'm mostly gone? I hold you near and dear to me. The memories talking about A to Z. Too bad you're never gonna hear from me. Hear from me. You're living in a fantasy. Hope you wake up someday and you remember me. Too bad you won't hear from me. You will be missing me. Well, maybe one day we can fall to the start. Something had to change, had to leave you in the dark. Hey, don't take it personal, just putting my foot to earth. I think I found my purpose in this lonely world. It's so strange how a phone call could change a day. Now I just let it ring when I see your name. You don't know how I'm feeling on a rocky day. I'm not gonna go out my way anymore.
Hold on. That's some new FE?
I don't know. I can't.
Yeah, that came out.
Yo. All right.
No, it's all love. So Earl, yeah, tell everybody who that was.
Yeah, no doubt. Appreciate you playing that. I wasn't trying to show earlier. I really didn't see the video. But that's Dakota Blue. He's an alternative, I guess you could say, not pop, but he's just an alternative artist out of the Bronx. R&B inspiration for sure, but way more alternative. So he is managed, and the videos are also directed by Fred Focus, who's from Uptown as well. And I just think it's different. You know what I mean? For everything that's coming out of the city, from like the drill to the sexy drill to everything else, I think it's cool to see somebody be able to write, be able to play and perform music that you typically wouldn't expect from New York City, let alone the Bronx. So appreciate you playing that.
No, dope. All right. Well, listen, everybody. It's been a great week. Great show today. And we'll be back at it next week. Shout out to Lucky Day for popping in. That was crazy. Austin Brown. Next week we have a bigger show for sure. We're supposed to have Pete finally. So Quantum.
Y'all would do that. I freaking knew it again. I knew it again.
It's not my fault.
I knew y'all
out of my
would do that
control.
again.
Yo, so today was the day we were supposed to do it, right? And apparently they got Fallon. So they couldn't do it today. Can't be mad at that. They got Fallon.
I knew.
Yeah, I'm sorry, brother.
I knew, dog.
I don't control.
Because next week is gonna be crazy because I fucking knew it. I said it's gonna either be next week or the week after that. Now you say you got both of them?
Yeah.
Y'all better hold it down, man. Y'all better hold it down. I'm gonna try to come through, but y'all better hold it down. I swear, man. When I be here,
just take the day off, bro, or leave early for a quote unquote doctor's appointment.
that ain't it. I gotta go do some shit. That's the thing. I ain't gonna be at work.
Gotcha. Okay.
Earl, foreign exchange. What? I played it earlier though. Y'all played it again? I highly doubt that. But
no. We played it earlier. That shit was dope.
Foreign Exchange, one of my favorites ever.
Yeah,
And
Darren Brockington just came out EP too. That's
yeah, Darian Brockington. Yo, man,
that came
Musina,
out on the 9th.
They whole shit is fire. So what? That was a song that just came out
2 weeks ago.
The one that I played earlier, yeah, that came out a couple weeks. It's called The Great, but that's the B side. The other side is he covered Sade. What was that, K Max? What Sade track? It was
Love You Never Couldn't. Oh damn, I gotta look it up.
Yeah. It's just a dual because it's 20 years since Connected first came out, the debut album.
Yeah, in August. I think August 24th is the 20-year anniversary of it. Of that first album. I Couldn't Love You More. Yeah, that's a Sade song.
I'm gonna send you another text.
You said what?
I'm gonna send you another text on some side shit that I don't want to bring to the damn conversation.
Nigga, them niggas will be all right, dog. You.
I really wish there was some alternate universe where things were agreeable between them and Drake, because I'm not gonna say nobody, but you have to be a music head, I think, to know who Foreign Exchange is. And for Drake to be able to run with Fonte style and the Little Brother style his entire early career, and
to be a lesser lyricist to boot.
Man, I could ask 50 people who Fonte is. I love him. He's one of my favorite artists ever, but I don't know if 45 of them will be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? And for somebody like Drake to be popular is really crazy to me. But that's the business.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Earl. I've never heard it. I'm gonna be honest. I hear people talk about it all the time. I've never heard it. That's just me. The comparison, like I've never gotten that. Like
it's the
I told them before.
He wasn't as
well,
good.
I mean, the singing and rapping, that people have done that, and obviously Drake has mentioned that he listened to Fonte. I just never.
It's a style.
Nah,
I just never got it.
Quantum, you gotta hear him like in the
I'll see some of the early
beginning.
stuff.
Yeah,
Nigga,
like comeback
I'm trying
season.
to. So y'all might not remember, but I told y'all I heard him in the beginning. I told y'all there was a guy by the name of Frank. Matter of fact, he did the Connected cover for Foreign Exchange. They had a website called Rappers I Know. They were posting Drake up back then. I wasn't feeling that shit there. That's why I tell you, I've never cared for this dude, but I wasn't feeling that shit back then.
But the wild thing about it is, even with this is why I keep trying to say there's a certain level of artistry, right? We could talk about skill levels, talent levels. Those things, technically speaking, can't be quantified, right? But when we talk about like artistry is the embodiment of all of it, right? Now, don't think for a minute that Fonte's starving. Like that nigga has been writing raps for Sesame Street. Those checks will forever come. You feel what I'm saying? He got so many side projects, and he done shit for TV shows. You know what I'm saying? Like Sherman Showcase, shit like that. Like Fonte will be all right, regardless of whether it's with Lil Brother, whether it's with Foreign Exchange, whether it's him writing behind the scenes for other artists. He's straight. Now, is he famous? No. Is he rich? No. But taking his style and then the beats behind it, because this is kind of what I was saying about Rhapsody's last album, where I was like, yo, I always knew Rhapsody had talent, but I wasn't feeling the music until this new album. This new album, I'm like, yo, this shit is fire, because it's a different level of artistry. The talent has not wavered. And so with Fonte's always had the talent. I think his artistry is kind of where he's kind of, when it comes down to beats, when it comes down to like certain approaches on certain things, I think that's where Drake exceeded him. But again,
no.
I think it's a simple.
Hold up. Bionic, I ain't gonna let you do that. Now look, I've been on the phone all day. I ain't been able to stick. Bionic, I'm not letting you get away with that. There are way more factors as to why Drake is where he is.
That's what I'm saying.
What you said right there, that ain't nah.
Fonte is not biracial. He's not from Toronto. He doesn't have the same surrounding.
He didn't even have the machine behind. That's why they got to get so much props, because them niggas did not have the machine behind them. They literally did that shit from the ground up, word of mouth. I was there from the beginning. I remember that shit.
It was before the Blog era too.
Drake, exactly. Way before. In fact, they are one of the reasons why a lot of people don't give them niggas credit. They are one of the reasons why we all online right now listening to fucking music. But see, a lot of people don't know that. So we're not doing that. Drake had a whole team behind. There was a whole process to get him where he is. There have been plenty of people that I know tried to sound like Lil Brother, and they didn't do it. Tried to sound like Fonte, and they didn't do it. No, them niggas was perfect for what happened.
I'm not disputing the other factors. I'm not. But at the end of the day, you pick and choose. Them niggas chose to sign with AB Records. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas chose. Hold up. Them niggas chose to sign Joe as their manager. And
how does that mean that Drake did it better because they signed elsewhere?
Yeah, like that's not. Hold up, Earl. Let him finish. Hold up, let him finish, because I want to get some off, because I already know where he's going. Go on and finish, Bonnie.
They signed to Atlantic too, you know.
No, but hold up. Let him finish.
The decisions that were made by them and on their behalf, like some of that you can't, like that's on them, straight up. And again, this is hold on. This is me knowing niggas. Like knowing niggas, and have known these niggas for 20-something years. Knowing their team, knowing how their team operates. Like, read the text I just sent you. Read the text conversation I just sent you, bro.
Fact remains.
Bionic. Hold up. Earl, real quick. Hold up. Bionic. I'm going to ask you a question. Is De La Soul bigger than Jay-Z?
No.
Okay. Why is that?
You could go to a different era, number one.
No. Why, but no, I'm just saying for you, why do you think, in your purview, Why is Jay-Z a bigger artist than De La Soul?
Because number one, Jay-Z had more longevity than De La Soul.
De La Soul
Number
is
two-
still De La Soul has longevity. De La Soul has still been making right. Matter of fact, De La Soul precedes and post Jay-Z because they've been putting out music afterwards. But the reason why I'm asking you that is because
Go ahead.
Bionic, the reason I'm asking you that is because you're talking about two different artists, which goes back to the little brother thing. They didn't want that shit that Drake wanted. We can't leave that out. It ain't about just not teams not knowing this, that, and the third. We all saw the documentary. Hell, we was there from the beginning. It's about where they wanted to be at, the type of music they wanted to make. Drake wanted to make a certain type of music. Them niggas didn't want to do that. There have been plenty of artists that didn't want to do that. Going back to Kendrick. Kendrick didn't want to do the type of shit, but he was still able to do what he did. So we can't just put it on them making a bad deal with ABB and Atlantic Records.
Basically, what you're saying is they chose a different level of artistry.
Correct.
That's what the fuck I said. That's what I said.
No, Bionic, you did not. Bionic. You just sat up there, Bionic. You just sat up there and tried to say that their decisions to sign with management, their decisions to sign with a label is the reason why they didn't do what they did.
Before all of that,
you said that Drake was doing it better.
That's what you said before. Drake was doing it better.
Artistry-wise, Drake went a different route artistry.
You say he did it better. You didn't say he. You didn't say he.
You definitely said they did it. You said he did it better. You said that's why you started your whole conversation out with saying Vontae did this, Drake did this.
If one side chooses not to do it, and the other side chooses to do it, would it not mean that they did it better? Because the other side chose not to do it at all.
Both people.
So MC Hammer's better than Rakim. Got it.
Both
Hammer's better than Rakim.
Hold.
Hammer's better than Rakim.
Quantum, please hold on.
In my eyes, Hammer is better than Rakim.
Look.
Like Hammer's one of my greatest all time. But I mean,
Bionic.
Go ahead.
Both people have to participate for it to be compared, bro. Like if somebody's running a race and another person doesn't sit in that or doesn't run that race, that doesn't mean that the person that quote unquote won is better. That means that the other person didn't compete in that particular event.
But both of them are in the race.
You just said he was
race for what?
The music industry is a race, is it not?
You're talking about
if I choose not to sign and do this pop shit, you can go off and do whatever the hell you want. I ain't choosing to be a part of it. That's like saying me being Quantum Lee Radio, I'm in the race with someone playing Drake and all this other shit all day. I don't care what they doing. We in two different areas. Because if you're gonna say that, then hell, Lil Brother's in the race with Insane Clown Posse. Drake is in the race with goddamn Post Malone and Taylor Swift and shit. Like it's two different things. The nigga ain't competing with Megadeth. The nigga's doing what he's supposed to be doing. Like that's an ill comparison, dog. And going back to what I was saying before, that's part of the reason why I say I don't hear the Fonte Drake comparison. I've never heard it.
I put that link in the chat just now. It's the most recent link. It's probably like 4 or 5 messages up. It's the joint. It's Drake featuring Little Brother.
Little Brother. I had the song. We played it on. I've never heard it. I've never gotten that from.
I'm not saying he did it as well, but stylistically, he was very heavily influenced by it.
Yeah, I'm not mad if people say it. People say it for a reason, but I was there from the beginning. I never heard it. And when that nigga went off and did all that shit, I definitely didn't hear it. But that's what Drake chose to do, is that pop shit. The little brother wasn't never about that. That's why I put the Daylight Jay-Z thing there. Those are two separate music groups, two separate audiences. It is within hip hop, but it's two separate audiences. They cross boundaries. Shit, I listen to both of them, Jay-Z and Daylight, but they're two separate audiences. We can't compare them two. We can't compare what Drake is doing to fucking Little Brother. Them niggas ain't even trying to do that shit.
Preach.
Sometimes niggas say they're not trying when they can't. Just saying.
Bionic, dog.
Yo, He just need to have the last word. Yo, I'm
And
out.
you don't, and Bonnie, you gotta be, you say you don't like Fonte music anyway like that. So there's that too.
He trying to wind niggas up. He trying to wind us up. Yo, I'm out.
I don't.
Yo, y'all be safe. Have a great week.
Like when them niggas, like, what was the cause of the breakup? Because the producer went produce for somebody else and wouldn't do shows with these niggas, but still wanted a third. Like, that's why they broke up, right? So at the end of the day, it's like, nigga. And then their producer was never a pop producer either. But people still look at him as a legend and an icon. I mean,
They look at Fonte like that too.
Right.
They look like it. They look at Fonte like that too.
At the end of the day, sometimes, like I said, you say, yo, I don't want to go that route. When in all honesty, you really can't go that route. Oh, bruh, I don't do motherfucking, like, I don't do gangster rap. Why don't I do gangster rap? Because I can't. Because I'm not gangster nigga.
But would I want to do it though, is the question. But Bonnie, because Bonnie, essentially what you're saying is if someone is not, and not even just, we'll take it off of Fonte. Essentially what you're saying, if someone, and because this is where Kendrick is getting the heat from as well. If someone doesn't want to do what someone else did, they've chosen not to go that route, right? The other route is more successful, but they chose not to go that route. Really, they wanted to go that route, but because they couldn't do it, that's the reason why they're not doing it. That's essentially what you're saying. That's some bullshit.
Okay.
That's bullshit, Bonnie. Bonnie, that would be Bonnie. Here's the thing. Imagine me, right? Imagine me. As much as I come in here, I got my own radio show. Y'all know how I get down when it comes to what I play. And I come in here and say, man, I want the same shit the top 40 people do. And I can do what they do. I can play what they play, but I ain't doing it. But I really want to do it. I don't like doing what I'm doing. I really want to play what they playing. Or do I want the amount of people to like the type of shit I'm on? I understand the game. But do I want people to like the type of shit I'm on, or am I trying to do the type of shit that someone else is doing to get that same amount of clout? That's called selling out. Well, at least that was a description of selling out back in the day. So I think that's bullshit to say that. I think that's complete. That takes away a lot of artistry. Again, that's what people are saying about Kendrick. Oh, he's just jealous because he don't have the clout and the celebrity that Drake has. He really wants that. That's why he's doing this. No, if the nigga really wanted to be like Drake, he'd be on the Instagram all the time. Anytime some shit came out, telling y'all niggas, oh, this is what's going on, describing what this lyric is. Oh, he did that. Oh, I'm sure. No, he doing the shit with music. Dilla said something crazy one time. The nigga said, I can do what you do, but can you do what I do? That's what a lot of these niggas is on. We're not about to sit up here and diminish that. No.
And yo, one thing for Cuddy too, before we head out. Yo, Cuddy said Kendrick joint don't slap in the club. That's a lie.
I literally says not that many joints you could play from Kendrick.
Yo, you could play 20 club joints from Kendrick.
Hell nah, bro.
I'll send your playlist, bro.
Nah, you could, like, in the clubs I'm in and where I'll be moving, bro, you probably could play like a good 4 Kendrick records. You could probably play Humble still. You feel me? You could play maybe at the like late night. You could fuck around, play the shit with Drake.
King's Revenge.
It ain't too much you playing from
King's Revenge from the Black Panther joint with him, Future, and J-Rock.
Like that joint?
No, the joint from the Black Panther soundtrack that he executive produced.
The one with SZA. You talking the one that's at the end of the movie?
No, not even that one with SZA.
No. The one when it was
with the bullshit.
Yeah.
You're not a gang member, you're a tourist.
Yeah, that was.
Hey, but Cuddy, quick question, because how much Nas gets played in the club?
Again, it's the same thing. I'm not saying the niggas
exactly.
It's the same thing.
I'm not saying you're saying it's whack. I'm not saying you're saying it's whack. I'm not saying you're saying it's whack. But what I'm saying is, what is playing in the club? Like, what is that metric? Like, what does that metric mean in this grand scheme of things? You know what was played in the club in '93? Onyx. I saw y'all in here talk. I think Bionic mentioned Das Effects earlier. Them niggas was played in the club in '93. So fucking what?
But you got
Like, so what? What else they got?
So what
Like,
else
what else they got?
It's different lanes in the culture, and that is a part of the culture for real.
It is, but how much of that really matters when you dealing with people who are greats? People talk about Rakim to this day. How much Rakim do you hear in the club?
Right.
And I'm talking about over time. Just like, even if you just out and about and you just hearing somebody playing some old shit, you might hear one song from Rakim. That don't mean shit. Like, that's what these metrics. I mean, I was on the phone. I was working earlier. Y'all kept bringing up these metrics and numbers. That shit don't mean nothing when niggas is out here actually being artists and being niggas is gonna be talked about 20, 30 years from now. That club shit don't mean nothing because ain't nobody gonna be jamming to the same shit in the club.
That's true, but the club is a part of just outside in the culture and life. So niggas not playing Rakim or none of that shit when they outside or at no barbecue. So you still need the balance. You still need the balance of niggas like the both niggas. You need it. We can't just.
But what I'm saying is, why is that why is that minimizing? Because niggas got hits. Whether you talking about Kendrick, Rakim, what they already checked off the boxes. Then you got other people that only got shit in the club. But you can't go to their discography. I was in there talking with someone today about Common's discography, how underrated he gets. And it's like, oh, well, club shit. Nigga don't need no club shit. This nigga's a fucking great. We ain't worried about that. When it's time to get it on in the club, we get it on in the club. But a lot of people don't care about that. Like, that is an aspect. That's it. I'm out here for the greats, dog. Like, I want the greats to be great. We will sit up here and talk about how great Marvin Gaye was. Hey, man, how much Marvin Gaye had people just jumping on the dance floor. None of the niggas was singing ballads, but the shit was great. He became a great. Stevie Wonder, he had hits. People get out there and dance, but the nigga was great. He checked off all the boxes. These niggas was musical artists. I'm here for the music artists. Fuck all that other bullshit. Fuck all that getting online. I'm doing this. I'm in the mirror doing it. Nigga, where's your music at? That's what I'm saying.
Right.
That's a mixtape intro. But all right, yo, great convo, yo. I'm about to head out. Damn, yo, I feel like we're gonna be talking about this Drake and Kendrick shit for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, ain't nothing been like that since in what more than 10 years. We ain't get a battle like that.
I don't think ever.
For a minute. Yeah, for real.
Like
for real.
the size of both artists.
It's been. Trust me, I had to shut down Nas and Jay-Z talks.
Yeah,
fucking 25 years. I'm tired of hearing that shit.
Bro,
This is a moment. I said this shit before.
That?
This is a moment for y'all, Cuddy, Earl. Like, this is a moment for y'all generation, man. That shit cannot be diminished, man. That's why I hate when I be seeing people minimizing this shit, dog. Like, this shit is a real moment. It ain't no, we just trying to fit the circle into the square. No, this is a real fucking moment, man. And people appreciate it. And appreciate it. I'm sorry, dog. The nigga has done what he needed to do throughout his career. I ain't just talking about right now. Throughout his career.
Yo, I was 16, 17 when Jay and Nas was happening, and I'm 38 now. I said that this was bigger from an aspect of commercialism and it not being about two authentic fire-ass MCs of different styles. I think it was more AI versus vibes, right? Stats versus culture. And that's where I think because it was more than just two people. It was like two ideologies, I think, going against each other. So that's why I say it was bigger from this aspect.
I just think there's social media to play as well. I think if there was social media like it was during the Nas Jay-Z shit, we would have got a lot of
but
shit.
Also
I tell you, I couldn't escape talking to like people just bringing that shit up all the time. Like, God damn, like nigga, shut this shit down.
I say also because these two artists at these points of their careers are more successful than Jay-Z and Nas were at those points. In 2003, Jay had been in the game for seven years. 2003, Nas has been in for 10. In 2024, Drake had been in for 15, Kendrick's been in for 13, 14. You know what I'm saying? So from the level of commercial success and worldwide reach for both artists, that's why I say it was big.
It's a big deal. It shouldn't be diminished. That's all I'm saying. It shouldn't be diminished, man. It's a lot of people that don't want to give it its credit. But when we look back on this, it's a moment. It's a serious moment. So,
Right. Well, all right, y'all. I'll catch y'all next week.
All right, gang.
What's up?
So what we on, gang? We still playing music? What's up?
I think CL gone.
CL gone. He sure is. It sure is. All right, so what we doing? Y'all niggas playing music or it's over? About to be 7. What y'all want to do?
Shut it down. I'll talk to you. I had to get mine off, man. I know y'all been talking, man. I hate I be missing.
Well, yo, Quana, what you be? I know you be at work. What do you be doing? I know you get on calls. What do you do?
So when these disasters be happening, we was talking about earlier, I'm helping folks with it. Let's just say that.
Oh shit, that's dope.
So
I could tell it's serious, nigga. I'm like, what we
it's
doing?
government shit. So
yeah, right.
that's
Okay, that's tough, bro. Get to it, my niggas. But all right, fellas, yeah, we can shut it down. If nobody got nothing else to play, I mean, shut it down. Swerve, Ep, Queen V, anybody? Head Rush. Oh, Head Rush left. All right. All right, gang.
All right, peace, y'all.
The recording has stopped.